Hello, everybody. In this session, we're going to be fighting against the goblins that we have been tracking down, and finally going against the war chief of Gnarl, the arch nemesis of Gopnik and of the Green Venom tribe, and a big threat to this village of Rudius. As per usual, we're going to be having some player names scrolling down on the screen, and hopefully we don't have any player casualties, or at least that's what you know. So, watch the video, have a great time, and we probably won't have a session for another good while because it's coming up for Christmas for us and New Year's. And when that happens, we can't get as many players to come around a campfire and play some D&D. So the next session probably don't expect until maybe I'll say the 8th would be the closest one, but overall enjoy the session, guys. This is a pretty enjoyable one as we use some interesting combat mechanics. So yeah, look forward to that. And let's start the session.
Go
What?
down to hell.
That was a very oddly number.
Wait for me.
Listen. They got it down there. You know what I'm saying? They got it. Your hat, your wand.
What? Wait,
No.
I'm not going to goblin hell with you.
You'll get a cool hat from it. It's fine.
I don't want a cool hat. I want the cool hat.
That's what I meant. It's the one. It's the only.
Initiate defense.
It's okay.
Yes,
Procedures.
Anchor, smack him down, Anchor. Smack him down.
Listen. You'll never know until you get the hat. It makes you cool. Like, it literally changes your entire being. It makes you cool.
To be cool. Well, I
Makes
do
you
like being cool.
Exactly, don't you? And I like money.
All I'm
Being
saying
cool,
is
now
that
that would be something I'd like to see one day. Before I
saying-
shoot them all in the head.
I'm saying Wyatt Gnarl is still alive, so I have to kill him and get his hat. This hat doesn't
Maybe
go to
we'll see
hell
him
with
down there
him.
if we do our job right.
His hat doesn't go to hell with him. I don't think.
How do you
Do hats go to hell? Does anybody know?
I talked to a hat yesterday. It definitely does.
One of you mage types, tell me if a hat goes to hell.
I speak to hats. I know exactly where they go.
A what goes to
Negative.
hell?
A hat. Just a hat.
Well, since it has no soul, I would.
Well, it depends on which hat.
Leo rubs his cowboy hat. Don't listen to him.
What does
So
it
wait, let me-
get me?
Let me get this straight. So
Religion.
the last session we attacked some goblin village because for the town, right?
We tried, but we haven't gotten there yet. Was it a goblin? No.
No, we rolled the
Given-
squad. Said,
we haven't
assassinated them.
We haven't reached the village yet. We killed like some scouts and stuff, I think.
And the whole patrol, which was fun.
Yeah, and a whole patrol.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what you missed, I think, Joey.
And an owlbear.
Yes, and an owlbear.
Oh, yeah.
Owlbear.
Yeah, that was
That's fun.
something.
Again,
I'll be
hit points
honest.
from death.
I've only gone like an hour. I've only gone like an hour into like the thing.
But yeah, well, that's about what you miss.
Alrighty, boys. Let's officially start. Even though we had some roleplay before that.
Unofficial.
Yeah, the unofficial start. The official start. As you guys are resting after the very fantastic and visually appealing sneak attack that you had on the goblin warband that was trying to hunt you down, you sit around the camp that they stayed at. You with Aaron in the bushes on the treetops looking for signs of any goblin movement. Make sure. Oh my god. All right.
I think the sun just blotted out, guys. What do we do?
It's looking for any sort of goblin movement along the trees. You sit around with the campfire, and Grolar sits on one of the far sides of the fire and begins to tell a story of his time as a Goliath.
Have I ever told the story of Morg?
Morg, is that a name?
Yes.
Morg? That sounds like where I sent.
No, not Morg. Morg.
Morg?
I haven't heard of him either.
Damn it.
Negative.
Well,
If I
you
was
see,
playing it right, Morg.
yes, now you got it. Well, you see, Morg was a leader of a tribe, but his tribe got wiped out by two giant wolves that roamed the mountains. We call them Skull and Hati. Now, there is a rumor that on top of our most sacred mountain, there live the three Nornir. Essentially, three fates controlling everything. If you can get to them, you can stop the rampage of the wolves. So Morg, being the only survivor of his tribe, starts the climb. Now, this is all in, as some of you may know, a massive mountain range. And that mountain is easily twice the size of the second highest mountain. So the story goes that he starts the climb, and quickly the weather turns bad. He can't see anything in front of him, all white. And then he hears a familiar growl in front of him. A couple of seconds later, another growl coming from behind him. He just stops, resigned to his fate, thinking the two great wolves found him. Luckily for him, it wasn't the two great wolves, just two regular wolves, which charge him, and upon him noticing that, he pulls out his spear and kills them both before continuing on his climb. The weather is constantly changing, from blizzard to clouded, occasionally even a bit of sunlight. And after a grueling 4 weeks of climbing, he makes it finally to the top, where three shapes are seemingly floating above the mountain. The first one is weaving some kind of cloth. The second one is arranging it all together neatly. And the third one is cutting off ends. He shouts up to them, demanding them to end the rampage of Skull and Hattie. Just silence. They don't even seem to notice he's there. So he tries to attack them, throwing his spear. But it passes harmlessly through one of them. That is when one of them actually looks at him. And the only thing he knows next is he's back on the bottom of the mountain, in front of another tribe that found him just lying there. He died a few days later, driven mad by whatever he claims to have seen up there. And the wolves are still roaming, killing everything they see. So if you see some giant wolves, run.
Groot, that was a scary story. Not sure I'm going to be able to sleep.
Mountains are scary, boy.
I like to stay here in the forest. What is this white stuff? You said blizzard?
Have you seen snow?
It's very nice here and green. I don't know much more than green. Green goblins, green forest. I cannot imagine wanting to climb something so big and white and scary.
Well, that's where we come from. We're used to it. Where you grew up seeing only green, I've seen only white and grey.
Where did you grow up, Growlaw?
In the mountains, far north.
Oh, no.
I don't think you know where it is.
To be honest with you, I'm not sure if you put a map in front of me, I could tell you which direction was north.
Let's just say it's far away, and that's all you need to know.
Away, I understand that.
Well,
You
I've traveled
goblins wouldn't
everywhere.
last 4 days over there.
I totally could. I think.
You think?
I've only heard stories of the white snow in the north from Grolar, but the Arcane College, warned us not to travel up north, or it's too dangerous.
I've traveled
one
just about
day-
everywhere, and I ain't never seen no wolves. None like those, anyways.
I
I
was
guess
gonna
that's
say,
why you're still
not
alive.
not a single wolf.
Not like that. Hell no.
Well, if you don't recognize them by their size, their teeth are all black.
Well,
That's a color I do understand. The darkness of night. It can't be a good thing, right, Grolar?
I don't think so, but I haven't met them, luckily.
Grolar, do you believe that story?
Well, I haven't met these famed wolves. I have seen tracks that could fit their description. But I don't know if that's any wolf, because it sure didn't look like any wolf tracks to me.
Hmm. Well, we
Did
are in
have
a
4
strange
legs.
world.
you know what else has 4 legs? A bear owl. And if we can kill one of those, we can kill one of those wolves.
Goodness gracious.
Grolar, those, what do you call them? Mjolnirs?
Nornirs.
Mjolnirs. What are they? Are they your god?
I wouldn't say god. They. You could call them some spiritual guidance.
Oh, like, we have shamans in the goblin villages, something sort of like that.
Yes, more mystical.
Oh, yes, I like mystical. It's fancy and different.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to try to do a magic trick for Gopnik. I said I got some mystic for you, and try to make a coin come out of his ear, go up next to him, and pull a coin out.
Make a performance roll.
I use minor illusion to automatically make sure he succeeds.
All right, you no longer. Well,
Whatever.
good thing you did it.
Yeah.
Wait, how did I not feel that? If it was in my ear, it must have been there for so long, I didn't even feel it in my ear.
Maybe you should try to check your other one.
Are there like human, like you mages, you know how bodies work. Can one of y'all look in my ear? Maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a bag of holding in my ear.
Yeah, let me check the other one. Oh, no, you're all out.
Nothing? I'm all out?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I'd struck gold.
Well, maybe next time.
As this happens, Archaon just has like a very like faint smirk for a second, but then goes right back to he's not too happy about how you can just use magic like that.
Well,
And I'd like to flip that coin to, him for helping me with the illusion.
Governor keeps picking at the ear.
You're all out, kid. Quit it.
Are you sure? I
Yeah.
have to keep trying.
No, I got it all.
After a little bit, I'm gonna do an intelligence check if Gopnik eventually figures out that there's not any more gold. Not that he's been tricked, but just that there's any more gold. Then should I
For
do
sure gonna do that every
Sure,
once in a
do
while.
a investigation check.
investigation? Okay.
This is never gonna end well.
Investigate your ear.
There's got to be more in there.
As Governor begins like wiggling through his ears, he just feels like a lump in there, and it's like, it might be something.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh no.
I think I've got it. Why is it so gooey? It's called gooey. And I pull out just a lump of earwax.
It's the right color.
It's a
You
little
sure
red
this isn't gold? You mage types, tell me if this is gold. One of you has to know. I walk over to Archaon and just sort of wave it around in his face.
God. I slap it away and I look at damn Wayne. See, this is what happens when you do this kind of stuff.
You ruined my fortune, you damn mage.
You ain't
Your
gonna make much
fortune
money
is
with
nothing more than snow. Worthless.
worthless. I'm broke. Gopnik, are we actually doing what time? Is it
This
nighttime
is
right
your.
now?
There was just a story told around the story. It's nighttime, and you're about to go into sleep essentially. Have a night's rest.
Gopnik's going to go ahead and start retiring to his tent. He's disheartened from that loss.
I was gonna say I want to sneak a coin next to his pillow, and when he wakes up, like maybe another one fell out.
Can I please do perception check to see if I notice him doing that?
Sure. Make a stealth roll, and you make a perception roll.
It's funny. Is it
Pretty much-
saving or you just any?
Just stealth roll.
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you from doing that.
Oh no.
No, you're not.
As Archaon looks down at his books, he's reading. The campfire is not very bright, you see, so he has to concentrate very hard to see any sort of text in his books as he begins mumbling to himself. And Wyatt sneakily opens the curtains of the tent and leaves a coin next to Gopnik's ear on the bed.
Gopnik sort of twitching in his sleep. You vaguely hear him mutter, "Gold, gold! I smell gold."
Who's gonna be on watch tonight?
I'll take the first to watch.
I will join you on the first watch. Who wants to? We need 2 people for the second watch.
I'm gonna yeah, I'll take the second, I guess. That'd be fine.
No need to.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's right. He doesn't sleep. He's a robot.
As Anchor begins to essentially stand up and go into the sentry mode, he begins to scan. You see his head just move left to right in a robotic motion. It just goes as it just moves left to right, and then he turns around left to right.
Well then, in that case, it took me a long journey to catch up to you guys, and I'm gonna take a rest.
You and me, Anchor.
And as everyone begins to take their positions in their stolen abodes, or their temporary abodes, the night passes with nothing too special, unless... Could both of you roll a d6, please? Could Gorolar and Anchor please roll a d6?
It's pretty tight. D6, just do that on your side where you're pointing. There you go.
Okay.
As the night begins, it's rather... As actually not quite. It's more so dawn, as you see just the first inklings of the sun just bear over the horizon. You see what it seems to be a dark shadow, about the size of, I would say, it's very similar to what, as if Aaron, the bird, since you have a bird, you recognize that a shadow in the very edge of the horizon is not nearby, but within your vision. And as you don't hear any sound, but you can hear the flapping, as it just begins slightly closer, and Aaron begins to get a little irritated as it locks his eyes on the creature. And in the very corner, I'll show you what Aaron sees. In the distance, you see the shadow of what seems to be a large bird just flying. It's not an owl, so it makes noises as it flies. And as it begins to cross by Aaron's sort of vision, staying completely still, I presume, because Aaron doesn't want to do anything to disturb it.
Yeah.
You hear the screech. You hear a long screech as it tries to hear for anything nearby.
I want to try and like look at Anchor, and just motion the be very silent.
Anchor.
Hey, he's doing a better job than you
He's
thought he
doing
would.
pretty good.
He's been very silent.
Yeah.
As Anchor stands there, he no longer does his rotation. He no longer moving his head. He just stays completely still as the bird begins to go. Actually, as the bird shall make a advantage on. Ooh, he has advantage on perception checks.
Fortunate. Perceptive chicken.
Ah.
All right. That's,
As the bird begins to fly around, it sees the glint of metal from Anchor and begins to circle.
I'm gonna try and silently move and pick up my bow.
Are the rest of us still asleep right now?
Yes. It sees the glint of metal as as it begins to get a little closer and it begins to perceive you. It comes very close, starting to look at Anchor, flying like almost overhead at this point.
Anchor, just don't move. But ready your shield.
Anchor, are you there? Bob? Bob? Something's gonna happen to you if you don't do something. If you don't say something.
Oh no.
He gets picked up. Oh,
That would be a problem.
Dark Souls.
As the
chasing me
bird,
across the-
as the large rock flies completely overhead, you hear the clunk as almost a bomb falls from the sky and splatters on Anchor as he begins to be covered in a white gooey.
Oh,
Ugh.
okay.
And at that
That's
point, the bird flies away.
You gotta be yoking.
What a piece of shit.
He's now
Oh,
going to have a
God.
debuff.
How loud was the clunk?
Yeah, how was it like a plop?
It
or
was like
it
a squish, as it just like, and he just gets covered with a bird feces.
Oh, what is this seeping into my tent? Ugh.
There, I'll give him a wing. There, that's a status effect.
This isn't gold.
And with that happening, Anchor begins to continue his sentry duty after the bird leaves.
What a Chad.
All right, and after that, the night passes, and morning comes, and you guys begin to stir from your tents.
Him, Wyatt, I found a piece of gold next to my head, but he was covered in shit. Do you think that bird shit it out onto Anchor or something?
Yes. That is actually a normal thing.
Really, birds have
Dominic.
gold in their stomachs?
Yes, they don't come in ears. They come in. I went to college, so I know these. I know these
Oh.
things.
What's a
Yes.
collage?
It's. Oh God.
Should have had
Dominic.
bird poop on it.
Yeah, head
Dominic, are
bird.
you part bird? Was
No,
your mother a bird?
I don't. Let me think about it. Do I even need an intelligence check for that? I should know who my own mother is, right?
Yeah.
You should know who your mother is.
Okay, I just didn't make sure. Yeah, no, I'm not part bird, but I do think I need to start hunting birds. Rolar, would you mind if I shoot an arrow at Aaron? I think he might have gold in his stomach.
I'm pretty sure your dad might be part bird.
If you do, you won't have
Hello.
any ears anymore.
Oh, Bob, welcome back. So, as you come back,
My mic keeps muting. Sorry.
yeah, sorry. Wait, did you heard all of that, right, Bob?
Yes.
Yes, you're
I was
covered in.
trying to say, like I just stand still,
Hey, you
hear
did a really
that?
good job. You did a really good job, buddy.
Nailed it, my man.
You were
No,
so
you were,
silent.
you were muted that entire time.
God damn it. Well, all I wanted to say was, yeah, I'm just gonna stand still.
Grollar's like,
And then
be
just,
quiet,
like,
and then you were muted, so you're just like, whoop.
It was 10 times better the fact that you were silent that whole time.
Yeah. Now Anchor just initiates self-cleaning.
You see,
Just
as
describe
a
that.
yeah,
Please describe
how does
that.
your self-cleaning mechanism work?
I feel like he takes the shields and just kind of like scrapes it off himself. If there's like water nearby, he goes over to the water and just kind of like submerge himself.
Actually, wait. Before you go into the water, can I roll a nature check to see if I know if that bird poop can be useful somehow?
Sure.
That's
Now
awesome.
it begins. This
Shit off
campaign.
me. Just get the shit off me.
Our habit of collecting everything we run into will pay off. And this one's all you know, Growlar.
Okay, let me read the description of this creature to see if there's anything that could make this shit anything useful. Other than the fact that it's crap.
This
Because
man
you
is-
did say like I now have a
Already-
debuff or something like that.
You could probably like plant some. You could probably use it as some good fertilizer, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because
listen
like
here.
I'm thinking, if it smells really bad, we can use it to throw the
Are,
goblin
there
hunting
any
parties
seeds
off our
in it?
scent.
Well, it's just really smelly. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, smelly on a scale of 1 to 10. How does Gopnik think it smells?
Well, Gobnik is a goblin, and the more smellier things are actually not too smelly to you because goblins. But it's
telling you,
honest. It's very
Growlar.
bearable to you, honestly.
I'm telling you, Growlar, it won't be any use for goblins. It doesn't smell that bad to me. I mean, it doesn't smell good, but it's sort of like a compost, if anything. But maybe another time it could be useful.
Are there any seeds?
Looking through bird shiver seeds.
I mean,
Because you
No.
don't know, there could be a magical beanstalk in there.
No, but you do find some bones of various of unlike identifiable
I thought they
woodland
vomited
creatures.
that out. I thought I didn't.
Shh.
This is a fantasy world, Joey. Don't break our
Yeah.
immersion.
Well, if it's
It
if
was
it's
a
an
big
owl,
bird.
okay, if it's an owl pellet, if you want to go into deep facts,
It was a big bird. Alright.
but yeah,
Mm,
that starts your day off great, right, Anchor? I'm sure you're having a great time.
Yes, very.
Shit
Anchor,
on
if you
a
need help
stick.
cleaning yourself, let me know.
So you're going to remove all of it,
Thank
Okay.
you.
and are you collecting some, Raptor?
I don't know if I have anything I can collect it in. Is the problem?
Got your hands. No.
Wait. If anyone wants to drink out of a water skin,
No. Growlar, you do not.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
over here. and
I can last some time with that water. I'll finish off my
I
water
don't
and
need water.
take
I
as
don't
many
need
as I can
rations.
inside the water skin.
I think I have like 10 rations and a water skin that someone else can use because I don't need it.
Ooh,
Did you use
hand,
it
hand me
to
that
water-
water skin. I'll put some bird poo in there.
Perfect by decision.
All right, so you're going to put the bird poop in the water skin. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Wait.
go.
Bro, this is
I knew
like.
that's where it was going.
Alright. Well, how chunky is it? Like, is it chunky? Is it liquidy?
We
Like,
don't need to know this.
You need to get into explicit detail,
yeah,
guys.
if it's
Come
chunky,
on.
if it's chunky and like against his armor, you ain't getting that much in there.
It's
You
like
know?
it's like a blue cheese dressing.
It's a cheese dressing. Okay. I think you could get that into a water skin.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'll put some in there.
A chunky blue cheese dressing. There you go.
Guys, I'm at the fucking vomit right now.
Was this a long rest or a short rest?
It was a long rest.
I want to
Okay,
give
very cool.
I want to try to give the owl some of that meat that I never got to eat. The owl. I want to give Aaron some of the owl bear meat.
Oh god, is that cannibalism?
Mm.
Don't say anything. Growler's not looking. I'm gonna feed his bird.
Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see. On the bird. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
The bird will approach it and try and eat some of it.
Awesome. There you go, buddy.
And it's gonna look at you with two orange eyes and stare into your soul.
Aaron
to-
is a
after
cannibal
eating some of it.
confirmed.
It does nothing.
It's only half cannibalism. I'd like to pat his head a little bit.
It's just
good
poo.
bird. Yeah.
Roll me an animal handling to see if Aaron allows you.
Oh, hold up. Where's my let's see. Do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there goes your nat 20, Nick.
Awesome.
You spent it.
I'm part Birdman. Oh.
Why? There's many things.
So do I have a good bond with his bird now?
Okay.
You have a bond. I don't know if it's good or bad.
Decent. Do I have a fair bond with his bird?
It definitely likes you than people that don't feed it. It likes you more than
Gotcha.
other people that don't feed it. So,
That's beginning. It's the
but
only beginning.
you did
See you, bird man.
it did partake in cannibalism.
It's only half cannibalism. It's not even the same species.
Kind of.
God.
Well,
On God. All right.
That's why it speaks to the dead. Do something.
And so as you guys begin prepared, fully awake, having recovered from your possible wounds in the combat that ensued previously, you remember that one of the goblins that Wyatt so graciously interrogated.
It was really all it was the least I could do. You're welcome, guys.
Oh god, I totally forgot about that yesterday. The last time.
Well, if anybody cares, I have a really good hunch that they went that way, but I mean, he was a piece of shit, so whatever.
well, you do know I can see their tracks, right? And see that they did come from that way.
Oh, you're welcome too. All right, I guess we'll go that way then. On a day's work, I think a whiskey's in order for everybody. Everybody, okay, I'll just drink everybody's cool. Let's go.
Wyatt just strikes on the head with his drink. He's just like, yeah, let's not talk about it. And just says that over as he just goes into this direction, not even looking for the tracks. He just goes in that direction.
Wyatt is gonna get us all killed with his loudiness. If
Hey, are we following this drunk?
no,
I'm not even drunk. I just had a sip. You can have some. Come here, Gobbly. I got you.
Yeah, I
Come
could
on.
go for a little early morning wake
What?
up.
Stop.
It's a little hair that.
Gopnik, no.
Ooh, a drink with breakfast never hurt anyone.
Yeah, we already got the
Denied.
the chicken, or whatever it was. All right, you want some, Anchor? You need something. You kind of stink. Anyways. Yeah.
Wait. Did you already give Gopnik the alcohol?
I gave him a sip.
Yeah, I just took a small sip.
You guys want some?
God, Gopnik is
I just look
tiny,
at him-
and his alcohol tolerance is probably like nothing because he's like a tiny little. It's like giving alcohol to a small child. and
I
that's,
assume,
Oh,
Dylan,
no.
would goblins?
Oh,
I assume
no.
goblins drink, but maybe not hard liquor.
they probably do.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Mr. Goblin.
But in terms of body weight,
Fine.
Hey, listen.
Just, I
You're
know
using
my
this-
limits. I took a very
No, you
small
don't.
sip.
I don't think. Okay. You're just a
We're
little.
fine. We're fine.
bit.
All right.
What-
I know my limits. Don't worry. I'm not that inept, I think.
Hey, Anchor, you want some too? HK doesn't drink, but you know.
I look at Wyatt with just like a straight dull face, like, "Hey, we're on a mission."
Yeah, you're right. You want some?
But,
How are
I'm
you,
gonna
how are
look
you
at
such a
it-
successful bounty hunter if you drink this much?
It's only just a little. I only had one for everybody. Let's go.
Anchor would like to pick up
Gopnik?
yeah.
oh, please, get off me. What are you, you creature? I'm going to attempt to resist.
Let's not have a struggle. So Gopnik just, as Anchor begins to try to lift Gopnik onto the shield, Gopnik just jumps off.
You smell terrible.
I thought you were drunk, so that's why I was gonna
Oh
pick you
no,
up.
no. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern, though. Let's get on our way. Grolar, you said you found some tracks or something, or Wyatt, you interrogated somebody and whatnot, right?
Look. I think I found something.
No, you don't.
I don't. Okay. I don't know anything.
All right, so why don't
I
you
don't
make
see
a nature check for us, Grolar, as you begin to cover the tracks of the wolves. It's relatively fresh, so I'll give you advantage. All right.
Okay. Ooh, all right. I was
Interesting
gonna
looking
say I was
here, guys.
assist, but
Yeah, you can assist as well, which adds like a plus. It's your proficiency modifier with that, right? So it's like a +3. Or +2.
my nature
I've
is
learned
+4.
everything. I've learned everything from Girlar, so it's like I can't really help him.
So as you guys begin covering the wolf tracks and going closer and closer, let me just copy your tokens. Let me turn off this campfire.
I like
Oh,
the
so you
campfire.
just have a switch for it now, huh? God.
Yes.
Oh.
You're doing some like
Why, who you
Deadpool
talking
shit.
to?
Just like-
Now, let's see here. You
Arrows.
make yourselves into the find. As you move yourselves closer through the woods, Gopnik begins to recognize that you begin to approach essentially a war camp, like the forward operating base of the Spear Chuckas.
And quiet, everybody. We must be stealthy from here on out. Take extra care. Watch where you step.
As the steps become deeper and deeper and you get a little bit closer, you can even see the edges of like some wooden palisades. Now, goblins are generally nocturnal, so as you begin to make view of this camp, you see some towers, some like very shoddily made towers, and maybe a very low amount of security from the beginning as you approach yourselves from the very bottom. Is everyone's vision working all right?
Oh yeah.
I see. Oh yes. No.
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
So how I said it, since it's daytime, you essentially have unlimited vision. The only thing that stops you is actual like physical
The wall.
walls.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha.
And there's going to be some breaks in the walls. I'm trying to simulate it so that you can see the tops of like a tower, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a tower.
That's a tower.
Do the walls continue all the way along the blackout vision?
That's
They're out of vision, okay, because it's around the corner.
Yeah.
And those goblins on the right, we can see them.
yes, you can see them.
Okay.
I'm gonna start like once you guys get formulated with your characters, I'm gonna be giving like a timer, almost not a timer, but I'm gonna be moving these and you without like any sort of like I don't need to have to commentate it. Like if, for instance,
They're
Well,
patrolling.
first off,
Somebody
I'm just
patrol.
gonna. I think we should all hide. So
Yes.
I'm going to assume that you all started hiding the second Gopnik said that you guys need to be quiet.
Yes.
we don't need
Do
to roll
we-
like a stealth check.
Yeah,
or
do we
anything?
need stealth?
Not
Or-
until you get within like their ranges. So on my side, I'm going to be using sort of like alertness stages, and so it's like if they might hear something, then you might have to make a stealth check, or if they're actively searching for you, you're going to have to make a hard stealth check. You know.
And may I
Oh, look,
make a
I-
recommendation, everyone? How about we follow this tree line vaguely over here to begin with, get a better view of the whole compound?
I can
I've-
send Aaron in.
I have.
Oh, is Aaron there by the way?
Yes.
No.
I cannot see her.
Where's Aaron?
I was gonna say I look at
Behind
Grolard.
someone.
I look at Grolard and I just say, just like how we used to do it. I say we have Aaron scout the camp so we get like an overview.
You have vision with Aaron, right? You can see what Aaron
Yes.
sees. Nice. I made specifically sure you could do that.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Erin forwards.
I have a plan. It might be a stupid plan, but it's a plan.
Oh, yes, Dumbwain. What are you thinking?
Damn, Wayne, don't do it.
No, Dumbwain. At least tell us before you do it.
Yes.
Disguise myself as a goblin. Run up to the ones that we can see, and try and draw them to us, and then we take them out quietly.
Draw some out away from Palisades, maybe. Do you think?
Yes.
Actually, Dylan, how far are we? If we were fighting where we are now, would the people in the watchtower see us?
Um,
Are you role playing right now, Dylan or Camden?
No,
You're in a
asking
more like a
watchtower.
DM question.
DM question, yeah.
So it's a pretty large. I'll say this: like, if something, maybe vision may not be there, but I would say it's a sound can definitely be heard from one side to the other, if that makes sense. A loud something per se like a gunshot.
Right.
Did somebody say to shoot?
No.
Okay. I see him. Target sighted.
Well,
Go
damn, Wayne. Let's at least wait for Aaron and Grolar to report what we see.
Speaking of stealth,
Yeah.
I can see someone on top of the watchtower and several in the camp.
Are there any holes in
Enemies
the?
approaching.
Perhaps we should start moving the direction I pointed out earlier.
Yes.
I
I
feel like
agree.
if I start moving, I would cause an attraction.
Vision is so cool, Dylan.
Oh,
I
wow,
can
I didn't
see-
actually
can
know it
see
did that.
through-
Oh,
Oh,
my.
Oh, god damn it.
guys, I think Growlar was right about
Um,
the wolves.
Yeah. Dylan, right here, is there an actual hole there? Because I can have.
That's the vision I'm trying to simulate, that you can see the top of a tower, kind of. You can you
understood.
can
It was
kind
just-
of see a little bit inside the camp as well, but just like don't take too.
Yeah. I understood.
Well,
There are guards in each tower. I count 4 towers so far.
Hmm.
Wyatt, do you have something that's not a gun?
I have the end of my gun.
Didn't he take that bow from that archer?
Oh, I did, yeah, but I don't have that in my.
Well, you can just have it in your inventory because you took it. If that makes sense.
I don't have the.
Oh, attack warrant.
Did I get a knife from there as well? Or
Yeah, you should have a knife and a bow, if I remember. Let me
I-
just add a basic ass bow to your inventory.
yeah, that's fine. And could you do a knife as well, or whatever?
It was definitely a short bow
sword or whatever. Yeah,
and I think it was a dagger. Was it?
something like that. Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Hmm.
Grolar,
They
does
have
your
siege
bird-
weapons
does,
mounted in the front.
Oh God. Grolar, does your bird perhaps see a very large goblin with a funky hat?
Do I need to roll perception?
I
For
don't
the
know.
bird.
Do you see it? Do you see any goblins with funky hats?
I see one that's different.
Well, does he have a funky hat?
I
Is that
can't
the one
quite
we need?
tell if that's a funky hat or not. Hold on, I need to zoom really.
That's a hood.
Growlar,
Yeah, that's a
not-
hood.
He's not used to fashion. He doesn't understand what a fancy hat is.
It's a hood.
Yeah, what exactly is
Yeah.
the difference between a hood and a hat? I just know the one that Green Drip had was real drippy and cool, as the kids say.
No sign of hat goblin.
Maybe he's not at this camp then. I thought he would be with his warband, though.
As I want to say this, as it begins a little bit of brighter in the day, you see this goblin get a little, nod his head a little bit, nod his head a little bit, and then he begins to snooze a little bit.
Can you mark that? Can you do like a little marker, please?
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
As he begins to snooze, leaning onto the side, he closes his eyes.
I'd like to do hand signals over to Grolar, and to point at the goblin and say like team shoot him with arrows.
Yes, I agree.
And
Okay.
Yes.
Dylan, do I
With
notice the
silent
hand
weapon
signals?
sound.
What's that? No, I have an arrow, bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
have
signal
Erin
me
on
as well,
standby.
or-
Okay. All right. And I say 3, 2, and then we do it.
Yes. I
All
think
right.
that's gonna be smart.
Dylan, are we good with that? All right. I think that's a yes. All right.
I'm
I'd
on a
like
phone
I
to-
call.
hold my
Oh, okay.
All right, let's wait a
I hold
second.
my
Can you
fingers
text
up,
me
ready
what
to cast a
instructions?
spell.
What'd you say?
Can somebody hold an illusion of
Quinoa.
him being like not dead up there?
I think Damewin might be able to.
How
Yeah,
tall
I
is
know where
he?
the oatmeal is.
He's a goblin, so he's like 3-4 feet.
Yeah.
Alright.
3 or 4
Just
feet.
Yes,
imagine
I
a
Yeah.
more ugly Gopnik.
How many chia seeds?
Yes. No, I can. I was just wondering which one I had to use.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
do it on this
And how
one,
much-
so we
how
can
much
at
liquid,
least
how
get
much
up on
milk?
that wall without them seeing.
Actually, before we shoot Gopnik,
Oh, 2 cans.
how
from, like,
sturdy do those walls look to you in terms of
Yeah, sure.
goblin
Yeah, I know where they are.
craftsmanship?
Well, a Goliath of
Okay, I'm
as
low.
yourself might be able to knock them over.
Actually, I don't know how tall it would be. Did Dylan say that?
Dylan
Yeah.
did say it was kind of poorly made.
Kind of janky. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I
Anchor
will
All right, I'll start
smash.
that in a little bit.
perhaps, but maybe we should be a
I'll
little
do
bit
that in a
more
little bit.
delicate, Anchor.
Before we
Um,
decide to charge down a wall and wake up everybody,
All
maybe
right.
we do it a
Sorry
bit
about
quiet
that. Phone
first.
call. All right.
Yeah.
What was you guys talking about? What was the question?
Me
Okay.
and
How
are-
tall are the walls and like how janky are they?
I would say that if somebody metallic would want to Kool-Aid man it,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
it wouldn't be.
Hold on.
Anchor, calm down.
Hold on a second. I was going to say, I definitely think you could break through them, but I'm not sure it's a great idea. It's not like they use like mortar and pestle or all that garbage. It's just, sticks in the ground. So you could go through, but do we really want all the hassle of every single one of those bastards awake?
I think
Let's
we
keep
could-
that as a backup.
I think. All right,
How
Arcana speaking
many
here. I
are
think
there left?
let's pop off all the watchtowers as we can before they notice
Agreed.
anything.
How many illusions?
Okay.
can you
And then
Shall we
damn
all roll
Wayne-
your shot?
And then Damway can finally use his magic for a purpose and use it as and
Excuse
he
me.
can make the illusion that their guards are still there after we eliminate them.
I don't know how many times you can do that though. Honestly,
Damway,
we make
how many times can you do that?
Twice. I can do it twice.
their house is
Whoa.
very flimsy, so if we can make fire arrows and start just burn most of their stuff down.
No, we can take out this watchtower and then the tower up more north, and then we can attack the third tower on the left side, and then we can push in through that side.
All right, I'm ready.
Wait.
Take down of this guy though. Whenever.
As I look through the cracks, it looks like there's some crossbows at that doorway.
Yes, are those the siege
I-
weapons that you mentioned?
I can confirm there are catapults, what looks like trebuchets, and some mounted
Dude,
arbaleths.
screw this guy that's sleeping. Let's get the ones that are still awake up north, and then let's push those siege weapons.
As,
Are we sure we should
as you
push that
see about
straight
like
into
around
them?
here, this goblin goes up the ladder and shakes this guy's shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, finally!" As he goes down and goes down to get some rest, and this guy stands up here.
I'm gonna start moving over here.
Yeah.
They look like they're changing up. They look like they're changing guard. Maybe wait for the sleeping one to be changed.
Yes, we might not. It might not be too good if he finds a dead body. Whoever comes to relieve him.
I can
that's what
see
I'm saying.
16 goblins so far.
Let's leave the sleeping goblin alone, and let's push the goblin that just changed.
Yes.
Alright, let's go for it.
How far is that?
And Dylan, just let us know if we need to do any type of check or anything while we're
Mhm.
doing this.
I can't get vision on that guy in the tower from here.
They have a squig. They have a squig.
Yeah, I almost went into Leo's shit. I was like, "Oh, mage." Wired in me. Sorry. It was like, okay. No, we don't care.
They have a squig, so watch out.
Dylan,
What are
those
they
like
doing?
the like palisades and like spike walls and stuff, would they block all movement, or is it
No,
just like
it's
if
just
a bunch
rough
of people try
terrain.
to rush through?
It's just
Okay,
rough
it's just
terrain.
rough
It's
terrain.
half your movement if you try to move
That
through that
is-
for a second.
Okay.
Oh, that is not concentration.
Everybody, get up to where I am. I think we can take 2 of them out quickly.
And
Okay, I
as,
can
as this one
barely.
If I
uses,
Hey, wake up! God damn it! Boblin! Boblin, you're terrible at your job! Oh, sorry. The sun's so bright, makes me want to fall asleep.
as they
If I could get
Alright.
into one of the, if I could get into one of the towers, I could disguise myself as one of the guards.
Ooh. Help us get a man on the inside.
Dude, that'd be
We
awesome.
could set up a diversion.
So 3. I can
Anchor a
do
throw.
3 illusions. No, do not throw me.
Just
Not yet,
please
thank
put up
you.
the wall.
What?
Let's divide our shots and take. Oh no, the patrol's coming back.
Wyatt, are you ready to shoot
gentlemen.
at the one closest to us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm ready to.
You're getting closer.
Firebolt is ready.
All right,
gonna-
let's all take a shot at this guy.
Yes.
right now.
Yep.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I would suggest we wait for the patrol
no,
to move
we
on
get
before we
stealthy, yeah.
shoot.
Well,
Yeah, wait.
Okay. Dylan.
All right. So they were. So when that happened, they were like here. I would say as they were moving into
Okay.
range.
I suppose then we take our shots.
So you have all advantage on your attacks. They're not really paying too much attention. So 19 hits, 23 plus 2 hits, 21 hits. Why don't you roll for damage for me? All right, that's why it's damage. That's got. Which one are you? You're all shooting this guy a bit together?
yes.
yes, and it's we do get our sneak damage, right?
Yeah, you get your sneak attack damage there. They don't know you're there. As you hear a
Bad roll.
as 3 as Wyatt using this arrow, he's just like, oh my, what is this? He picks it up. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Could have just shot him, but no.
And
Gotta go all
Shots are loud.
silent.
as Gopnik and Gopnik and Grolar loose their arrows, you hear thunk 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 as this arrow goes, "Ah!" and then he falls to the ground. But then immediately as he falls to the ground, you don't actually see him fall to the ground. You just see an image of him still standing there.
Oof.
And as
We got
as
him,
the
right?
body hits the floor on the tower, and the wooden floor, you hear the thunk a little bit, and then you hear the ears of the direwolf perk up.
I could also make a sound, so I just go, oh, as if he'd like stubbed his toe on something.
Oh, it begins to perk up as the body hits the wooden floor, and you hear,
Ah! My toe!
and then and then its ears just go back down, and then it's like, and you just hear somebody in the camp,
Boblin? Boblin, you okay? He's fine. He's just an idiot.
as the ears go back down, they begin to continue their patrol path.
Question. With Aaron, does it look like the squig is in like locked in, or is he can he roam free?
He can roam free. He's just like sleeping on the top of a mountain of bones.
Ah, okay, that's planning on.
Gentlemen, as I whisper, I'm gonna make a distraction and draw the guards out, and then we can take out the next guard. Does everyone agree?
I'm gonna move this patrol over here, and then I'll move. this.
Yes, I'll ready a shot in case.
Is it anchor?
So I'm gonna
no.
use my druid craft as a cantrip, and oh wait, I can only hold up standby. Oh wait, did they just move closer? Oh, they're just doing their paths. That was kind of quick, Dylan.
Well, they did just hear something. They were like, nothing's over here after that guy stubbed his toe.
Oh shit!
What?
All right, let's take out.
What?
They're gone. Never mind.
Gopnik, Ready?
Yep. We're aiming at the
Set.
other tower, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna follow up with a Dylan. What kind of sound does a magic missile make?
Like a kind of like throwing a dart. Like
I'm
the
gonna
whistle.
follow up with. I'm gonna follow up with some magic missiles as well.
All right, they automatically hit. So because they're as this one begins to look around and hear
There we
his
go.
goblin friend. He's looking close. He's looking over here, and he sees the image of Boblin just sitting there, just like, he seems fine to me. I don't. Did he stub his? Oh.
Two ears.
As another image stands there. Doblin? Doblin, are you okay? Doblin? What kind of sound are you going to make this time, Stormrunner?
This one doesn't make a sound.
Okay.
This one doesn't make a sound.
All right.
However,
Silent image. you can have this one's concentration and this one isn't. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was
Minor
kind
illusion.
of weird that Minor
And
Illusion
then
wasn't.
but this one could be animated. So you see you see a Doblin image. The Doblin? Doblin? I heard a thunk. Doblin, you okay?
Make a
He
thumbs up.
He sticks his hand out and does a thumbs up.
All right, Doblin.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
Oh.
Wait. They've got a really high intelligence score, I swear.
Yes.
Oh
my
god.
Oh my god.
As you see Doblin begin to he raises his thumbs up. Doblin as he begins to climb up the ladder. I
One
heard
coming
that.
up.
And then as he
One coming up. Ready shots.
Yep, ready shot.
he peeks up over his head, and he's very confused by this. He's going to make another intelligence check as he sees, from your guys' perspective, you see a head like appear above the ladder, and he begins to go up. He looks up. Let me do another intelligence check. Okay. He begins to pull his body up as he's so confused. He sees a body on the ground, but he also sees Doblin right there. But then he sees the Doblin on the ground, and he says, "Wait, did you have a brother, Doblin? And why is he dead?"
With that, I believe we shoot him as well.
Yes,
Yes.
I believe so.
As,
No rush.
Oh,
as another flurry of arrows, 11, 19, 21. As Wyatt just hits Doblin's like dead body already.
Eh.
And 2 arrows hit. Let me see the damage for that. You go Doblin falls down.
A little early, Wyatt, but it's fine. It's fine.
Hey, I don't like to use these. There's a reason why I have a gun.
Can't deal with elevation changes, can we?
Elevation.
I'm
Yeah.
beginning to feel a bit bad
As long as
about
it's an
killing
ascend
all
or a
these guys.
descend, I can send them.
But surely it's at the far side. What do you say we cross over and ambush the butthole with the wolf?
I got an idea. Does anybody have rope?
Yes.
Ooh, let's just scale the wall and then go up into that tower. And then just stab them while they're sleeping. This is where they sleep. We'll just kill them in their sleep.
That's
I have spotted the hat goblin.
Oh, he's here, you said.
Yes.
Then we must kill every last one of them. This is the warband that did it to my people.
Oh yeah, by the
Here's a
way,
bash.
I should have described this, but they're all holding spears.
you Chuckas.
No, spear Chuckas holding spears.
Alright.
Retcon, they're holding axes now.
if you want to climb up, I suggest we do it not from these ones, but from the first one we took out.
This
I
guy
think
is.
Golar
over
is.
here.
I think
on there.
Golar is right. I think we
That
should
guy's back
ambush
on
that
there.
patrol.
So we have to kill him while he's while he's awake. So all right. I'm ready. I see him. Let's do it.
What are we doing?
We're gonna go kill this guy, climb the wall silently, and then we're gonna climb up there, and then this is where they all sleep up in here in the camp.
Yes, I can confirm.
So we can stab them in their sleep.
Alrighty.
Well, actually, Dylan, does these ones look asleep or awake?
They're kind of like those. They're awake, but it's like they're the equivalent of a human staying up to like 5 a.m. in the morning. They really should not be awake, but they're just like contemplating life. And one's like,
Okay.
Guys, form up. We need to take a shot.
So like you right now, Raptor.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, whenever we do this, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and roll it for whenever. Well,
I real quick, Dylan. I cast Druidcraft cantrip, over in this area
nice.
to draw, hopefully to, like a rustling of leaves and twigs. And yeah, that's
oh
what
wow,
that's
you
what I
can
do.
create an instantaneously harmless effect such as falling leaves or a puff of wind, the sound of a small animal or a faint odor of skunk. Oh god. All right.
Yeah.
Which one did you choose?
So just I guess since it's a nature, forest or something like a sensory thing, just like a rustling of a bush.
You either
to draw their
as the leaves begin to rustle, and then the wolf's ears perk up like intensely, and it just begins to go in that direction, and they're like, we found something, we found something, as they begin over in that direction, and the wolf begins sniffing the ground.
This is your chance.
And then as that happens, the first arrow is loosed from Golar, and
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, that all hits. 3, 5 points.
Oh man.
20 damage. Yeah, he's dead.
Holy shit.
Damn, Gopnik. Damn,
You
Gopnik.
shot him
Holy
in
fuck.
the eye, Gopnik. Nice shot.
Yes. These bastards have to die for what they did to my family and village.
All
Hey,
right.
Dylan, I
Lost from
see,
here
I
on
see
out.
the whole Goblin Village, by the way, Dylan.
You see the entirety of everything?
Yeah, I see everything now.
Why is that?
I'm gonna restart my. I think my game's been kind of frozen. I'm gonna leave and come back.
All right.
We both checked to see if that spot was broke.
Yeah, I'm looking at where Archaon's standing, and I can see your guys' vision, if that makes sense, and I can see from his thing. He can only see like
The first section of it or whatever.
yeah. He can't see very much from my perspective.
Roll 20 is bugging out. That's all. All right, continue on. Don't worry about me.
I'd like
think
to line
it's-
up at the wall and see if somebody has a rope, or maybe even Growlar. If he's tall enough,
Yes.
maybe he can throw it. Kind of lift up, and I'll grab the top and go into the
Yeah,
snout.
how high are they if I'm standing next to them? Compared to me?
Well, you're like 2 to 3 feet taller than Wyatt, and then you're a giant to Gopnik. Oh, Anchor.
Yeah, I'm
Anchor,
7'4".
As Anchor makes his way through the forest, you hear the clunk, clunk.
Anchor, you might want to stand back for this. Stay in the woods.
You just hear this very, very quiet clunk, clunk.
We might need backup for this later. Just sit back and maybe break through the wall if we call for
So
your
what are you
help.
guys trying to do? You're trying to use a rope?
Yeah,
You
or
climb into this tower. And
Oh,
get
right.
a,
I have pittons if you want me to try to set a path up rather than a rope, but whatever y'all want to try.
An anchor throw someone.
So why
I
don't
can probably throw Gopnik up there, so can Anchor.
I could probably throw all of you up there.
Lift me up and I'll tie the rope off for y'all.
Okay.
throwing a small creature is very doable. All right, so Anchor and Gopnik are going to carry. Anchor and Grolar are going to carry. Why don't both of you make? I guess this would be an athletics check. It's like shot put, right? Except it's a goblin. It's
Yeah.
goblin put.
Excuse me.
Before we throw you, I'm gonna hand you my rope.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
yes, I'll hold on tightly.
What
Until
is
you want me
this
to make a
one?
roll.
No, Anchor and Grolar have to make a athletics check, and I'll combine both of them. Okay,
Oh, well.
32.
Wrong. Wrong one.
Athletics. Roll athletics then. Okay.
Hey.
37. As they throw 37, they throw what that would be like. You probably weigh less than 64 pounds. So as
They're
they
throwing a stack of potatoes up there.
you just see Gopnik. Phew. Why don't you make a acrobatics check for landing, Gopnik?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I have +4 in that and still nat 1. Oh
As
god.
you Anchor and Grolar each arm, like one shield on one leg and one arm on of your other leg, throw you. You're just like, phew, I believe I can fly, and you land face down into the wood. Oh, and you hear the shake of the tower a little bit. There's going to be an alert. Their alert stage is going to be a little bit higher here.
I sort of look back once I've gathered myself and shout, I suppose.
Don't worry, the body cushioned my fall a little bit. I think it wasn't too loud, was it?
And I begin tying off the rope on one of the posts of the tower.
I could be able to hear that from 100 feet away. Gopnik.
I'd
Then
like
don't
to-
be
By
so
the way-
loud.
Joey, does your vision fix itself?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. And as Gopnik begins to quickly make one of the goblins that's just walking back between the tents, probably doing something he's not supposed to, hears that. He says, "But, oh, what?" As he looks, are you okay up there?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm helping my buddy here. He's fallen asleep, I think, on watch. I'm just making sure he doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah, I get it. I fall on watch all the time too. They hate me for it.
Do you want a deception or?
Let's continue talking.
Okay. Well, yes. If you want to come up and help me, he's very drunk.
He got drink, and he's not
Yes, he got
sharing.
drink. Go ahead, come up, come up.
Are you guys making your way up the tower as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
And since he's gonna come up, I'm gonna have Erwin be ready to attack from behind.
So as he's like,
I haven't had alcohol in so long.
as he begins to go up the
No, wait. I throw the whiskey up.
I grab the whiskey. Yeah, I grab the whiskey out of the air.
and as so you guys are like beginning to get on the edge of the platform here. Let me
And
check your vision. Okay, guys, you can see a lot from there. Holy cow.
I hold the whiskey up, trying to get him to focus simply on that as he comes closer.
And then he raises his head and he looks over, and then he sees, as he begins to push his little body up there, and he sees the whiskey. He's going to make an intelligence check to see if he even notices the dead body by your feet. Dead body by your feet.
Whiskey.
As he
Oh.
begins to look at the whiskey, he looks, since it's head level when he's going up the ladder, right? He's begins to like,
Wait a minute.
and as he looks at you,
You're not a spear chucker.
I try to grab him and pull him up into the tower.
why don't you make it? Why don't you make that would be like a strength.
It's pure strength check. Oh, it's not
Oh,
gonna go
God, he's
well.
gonna make-
Why don't you?
He's gonna make a strength saving throw that he has a -1 in.
Okay, did I make a
Roll
strength check though?
You have to-
Oh boy.
As you begin
Well,
to try to like pull him up into the tower, he's like, "Yeah, he's not a spear chucker," and then he falls off the ladder and lands on his ass.
I lose my footing and fall out right after him.
You both fall to the ground, and as Grolar and Wyatt begin to go up into the tower, I'm just going to move this body because it's taking space.
Just keep it there for later. I'm gonna cut his ears off. Don't
No,
worry.
yeah, don't worry. It's still there, but I'm moving it in terms of a token space.
Yeah, I can not mess with you.
All
I
right,
mean,
so
I am.
as you both fall to the ground, he says,
You're not a spear chucker. You're not.
everyone else is just doing their normal thing.
As that's gonna happen, I'm gonna send actually Erwin over to here and just start, like, not being stealthy with the bird at all, but have the bird try to steal food.
Good play. All right. So as this begins to happen, Aaron goes over to the food and like snatches like a piece of meat off of the table, and they're like, "Birds don't do that. What the hell? What?" As you just see Aaron fly away into the distance, above the walls, and it's like,
How far is this tower, by the way?
"What do you mean?"
I mean, like, if I were to jump off of it, how far down is it?
You would be able to land just fine.
Okay, I'd like to jump down and onto his face with my boots.
Curb stomp from the top ropes.
Atomic curb stomp.
I'm just gonna shoot him from up there.
How much do you weigh?
About 180, I think.
180 with your gear, I guess, and then
Maybe. A
No,
little
you're
bit.
probably like 220 at
I
most.
put it down on
like,
here for 178.
yeah. Okay, so you're like,
Damn.
I'm gonna try to give a dexterity roll for the goblin to like roll like out of the way as he's just okay. So as you see,
shoot him.
as he sees a black shadow begin to descend upon him, he looks up as he's like rubbing his ass after falling off the ladder. He just rolls to the side as Wyatt just lands right where he would have been, and as that happens, he begins to grab his a little spear, not a knife, a little spear. As he grabs a little spear, he's going to actually make a attack on you, Wyatt, kind of like a attack of opportunity as you kind of like jump into his range.
I'd like to pull out the knife
Does 15
as
hit?
well after. Yes, it does.
He gets his little spear and he goes a tink as he stabs you in the leg, and he begins to look around.
Guys, there's some spear chuckers here. These are not spear chuckers. Spear chuckers.
I'm gonna have Aaron dive once again to steal some more food.
As these guys, this one begins chasing the bird, this one begins to move around, thinking like, "Yeah,
I hear some things over here."
and then
like to,
you guys get in action now.
I'd like to go into boot knife.
Actually, you already kind of did your thing. Growlar
Okay,
did your
gotcha.
thing. Growlar just
And
takes a shot, right?
I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
take the
it-
shots.
23 hits, as he's not really aware you're there. 8 points of damage. As an arrow
Then-
sticks to his shoulder, and he goes,
Oh God!
And then I'm gonna go for just a dagger attack as I'm sort of on the ground still.
yeah.
Not with sneak, I assume. Oh, unlucky.
You are within 5 feet. He is prone because he fell on the ground. So, I'm trying to think. I think you do get advantage here because he's prone, and you're next to him.
Oh,
Oh, and he is next to an ally, so sneak attack?
Yeah, he gets sneak attack no matter what, because add in
I
the
do?
sneak damage, yeah.
There's the sneak damage.
As he begins to get up and with an arrow in his eyes,
These are not spear chuckers. These are.
I'm very stealthy, can't you see, Wyatt? I handled him expertly.
as this one
Well-
begins to say, begins to run.
Are you okay? You okay?
As he makes his way around the corner, as it sort of kind of slow motion. I'm going to move these patrols real quick as that's happening. This is all happening during that.
Oh boy.
Oh, we need to get the rest of the party in here quickly.
And then I go to pull out my short bow.
Yes. What is Damway, Arcan, and Anchor doing?
I am just waiting for like a signal or something to go smash a wall down.
Yeah, we are all just kind of waiting to see what they're doing.
All right. So as
They-
Although
the
if I,
Would they been,
if
would
I,
they been
if
able to
I-
see us fall off?
you just hear a bunch of, from their perspective, they hear it go up, and you hear a little bit of, and then you just hear a goblin go around, guys, and as he turns the corner, you just sees 3 individuals with bows pointing at his face.
Yeah,
Not another one.
I'm gonna lose it.
Alright, go for
The
it.
shot.
Bam.
Bam, bam, chicken in hand.
Our rolls have been on fire.
As that happens, you just hear he turns the corner of the tent and he just says,
What is something going on?
And I'm gonna have Aaron try to keep
As
this one distracted.
This one just begins running in this direction, following the
Yes.
bird.
All right. Goldar,
Actually,
signal to the rest to get up here.
Choose a direction for me in which Aaron actually begins flying.
This way.
This way. All right, so the goblin's going to throw a spear at him.
That's fine.
Okay, so as he's flying, I'm going to assume he's taking like the dodge action with the thing, so
Yeah.
he'll have disadvantage. Spear chuck. Does 11 hit?
Nope.
All right. As he throws, get that bird! It has my turkey leg! Your turkey leg! As they look over, and you see 2 more spears coming at it. Does a 16 or 18 hit? Oh, 14. 16 or 14 hit.
16 hits.
As they begin to throw their spears, you see one. 3 points of piercing damage.
Chuck spears at him, boys. I love it. That's that's 4.
As it begins to graze the side of its leg. Why don't you make Aaron make a strength save to see if he drops the turkey leg or not?
All right.
I'll say it has to be higher than a 11. 11 or higher.
It does get my proficiency boost to this, so it's gonna be +2.
Oh.
No.
As that happens,
That's-
you hear the woo as it drops the turkey leg. My turkey leg! As Aaron begins to, and it says,
Does he catch the turkey leg?
no.
Oh.
And then he picks up the turkey leg off the ground. That's my turkey leg. How dare you?
As that's happening, Growlord, since you're still in the tower, is gonna go to the edge and signal Damoin and Archeon to get up here.
I've already entered the tower.
Yeah, we're both up there already.
Yeah, you guys
Nice.
are up
Oh,
there.
me to do.
Can I Oh wow. Okay. Can I
You can-
signal maybe like throw a rock over here for that magic one, or is he too smart? Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't even gonna go with that.
Damoit, hide the body in the corner.
As this
Take
is
the rock
happening,
out of him.
this goblin here, you can like look around the corner of the tents. You can see he's just petting one of the animals. That's strangely look like small horses.
Damoit, can you hide this one, and we'll take care of this one.
Certainly. Certainly.
And as
Wyatt, Gopnik, hand me this body.
this goblin just tired as sleepy as it is just goes into this tent, and you see close the tent, and you just hear as he just falls down to his bedding.
I hand you the body.
Yep. And I'm just gonna
think I
throw the
switched-
body outside of the walls over here.
Is that this body?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and start moving towards the other body here and try to drag it back.
All right, you'll do so.
Okay.
Wait, who's dragging the body? God, why don't you make a stealth check for me?
Still.
Confirmed that these tents are empty.
You can how would you confirm them?
Never mind.
Look into him. I have a
you-
question. How close is that guy to the rear of that horse?
He's on the
Oh,
side of it.
no.
He's petting like the neck of it.
I'm gonna wait for a minute, and then when he gets behind that horse,
I whisper, guys, we need to check the tents.
I know that I just seen one enter over there, so we know there's one in this tent.
Let's check these ones here first.
That's fine.
Wait, I have an idea. Perhaps we maybe light all these tents on fire, get back outside the wall and into somewhere else. It'll draw all the goblins down here, right? We can go for the fancy hat. Does that sound okay? How does everyone feel? Is that too messy?
Oh, okay.
That's way too messy.
It's pretty messy, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's keep that as a.
The goblin begins gathering some of the hay right here.
I'd like to pick up a rock as I see that through the tent. I'd like to pick up a rock and, silently toss it at the rear of that horse. Just a small one, a pebble, maybe just to give him a little jolt.
All right, so make that as sort of like a bow attack, I guess,
Okay.
with advantage because it's not like it's dodging. 11. Well, the horse, as you throw the rock, it lands in the water in front of the horse in its drinking pond. As it just like looks up and then looks around, and it's just like a plop in the water, and he's like, okay, and it
Guys,
goes
I
to
can-
be the feed to the horse.
Guys, I can eliminate half of these tents in one spell.
What's that?
How loud will it be?
I don't know how loud it'd be, but it's fire. It's a lot of fire.
Oh. Well, if you want to, I'm all game. I want them all dead, every single one of these bastards.
I'd like to actually stay. Oh no, never mind.
Before
gonna-
that, let's take out this lookout.
For sure.
Yes,
Alright.
maybe we take out some more. What happened to Anchor? Is he all right on the outside? Is he keeping watch? What's happening?
He's just he's waiting for your thing. He's just
All
like
right.
he's like
waiting.
he's just waiting for my time to shine.
I'm waiting.
Warm up.
I'm waiting. I'm warming it up.
Gopnik, we need your short bow. Come on.
Yes.
Let's kill as many as we can.
As you guys begin to go to the back of that one and you take your shots. That hits. Magic missile. Can I have? Why is there a short sword in there?
It's supposed to be a short bow. I am sorry.
Why is my magic missiles not doing damage? Hold up.
You have to roll from it.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah. So 4.
Dylan, the
times
roll for
three,
my
right?
short sword and my short bow are the same. So if you want to take the short sword roll, I'm
It's
fine
15. Yeah. So it's 12, 13 magic missile. Oh God, why is there so many magic missiles? 12,
Ah.
13, 10.
Magic missiles
dead.
everywhere.
As a few more arrows go, and he begins to fall.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Horsey boy next.
Horsey boy. All right. So we go behind these tents. I'm guessing. If you want. to.
Yes.
He's currently feeding the horses by the mouth, like at the
Yeah.
mouth.
Dude, my PC is chunking right now.
Oh, you need to turn back on hardware acceleration. Remember when I told you to turn that off so that we could see your streaming on
Oh wait, you mean I need to go to Google?
Yeah,
to do that?
Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to turn it back on because you need the hardware acceleration for Roll20. Sorry about that. I forgot about that.
That's.
Oh, wait,
Did anything important happen? I've got a phone call.
Excuse me?
No.
Did anything important just happen? I just had a phone call.
No problem. They killed this guy here. They see this guy's feeding the horses, and so far all the towers on this sort of like southwestern corner has been eliminated. But then you see a goblin go to sleep in this tent.
I was about to say I want to actually cut that open silently and then stab him in the neck while he's sleeping.
As you open, you just see the sleeping, sort of rustling. He's not completely asleep yet. He's just lying down. And as you open it, he sees the bright light appear, and he notices immediately as he goes, ah! And then you hear,
Oh my gosh! Wow,
What?
that's bad. That's like terrible. Whatever. I'm gonna roll it for my sadness.
as you cover his mouth, well, as he dies essentially, and the life leaves his eyes.
I'm waiting.
All right.
Would you have an illusion ready for when we take out Horsey boy?
I can. Am I muted? Yes. I can, but then there wouldn't be an illusion in this tower.
That's fine for now. No one is near that tower.
Everybody's dead.
Will do. Ready for whenever.
Kopnik?
I'd like to. Well, no, it's fine. I'll just do it from in between or from behind around the little corner. Trying to find a
You
good
guys don't
open
see it, but
spot.
Anchor's just like the patrol came back, and Anchor's just like, oh no, and he started running away.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You just see Bob. Oh go!
Oh god, no. I am a tree. I stand still. Nothing will hurt me. I am a tree. That's what's going on in his head.
Sorry, I was distracted for a second. I was making some preemptive art.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, we got art.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if it'll actually happen or not, but I felt like I needed the art regardless.
Yes.
Yeah. Good
All right.
deal.
Sorry, where are we shooting now? I was a little distracted.
This guy.
All right, yep, I'm on the ready.
All right, go for it. More magic missiles. Man, you're using a lot of your first level spell slots there. 13, 22. He's dead.
And I'd like to.
So
go
as
for
that
like a-
as his body falls on the horse, and the horse, the little mini horse, gets to get uncomfortable as he shakes the body off, and then you just see an illusion appear of the bodies.
I'd like to go just grab him and throw him in this hay. The body. Throw it inside the hay, just cover him
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Yeah, just
Dylan, can I jump up into this tower just to see anything on that side?
yeah, absolutely.
There's still that one
There's still that one patrol outside, but I think we're doing well so far.
Alrighty.
I have an idea.
What's that?
It would involve us setting fire to these tents, and then using using these barricades to stop the battle coming in, and then I can speak with the horses, and hopefully send them onto a stampede.
Let's keep one.
Let's go for it. That sounds like chaos.
I need to get a horse thing real quick.
Sorry, Dylan.
Golar, I can burn all these tents.
Yes, I'm gonna be on speak with animals duty.
I can also use firebolt to burn tents.
Dylan, can I do a perception check to maybe hear snoring or some type of like goblin noises coming from the tent?
Yeah, why don't you can do that.
All right, I'm gonna roll perception.
As you begin,
Nice.
as you begin sifting essentially from tent to tent to tent to tent. You just look for you hear a goblin in this tent, this tent, this tent, and this tent.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. I'm gonna position myself right here.
And damn Wayne, could you go back to this tower and signal to Anchor that it's gonna be wall smash time very soon? And
I
we're
will be
gonna
there
need him
ready.
to smash around here.
I will be there ready to signal when all the fireballs and horses start doing stuff.
Alrighty. Wyatt, Gopnik, or well, Wyatt, you can get your gun out for this.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
The moment all along.
It's all coming together, bro.
Dylan, just heads up. This is what I'm preparing.
Yes, I realize that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Gopnik, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm gonna focus on the ones coming outside, the ones coming through these barricades in the front.
All right, so this is going to happen all very quickly. So we'll start. So Gopnik is looking. Let me not. You don't need to draw that, silly.
Ducky has fire.
Yeah, I have effects. Where's my effects? Gosh dang it.
I just want to move my token right here so I could see the effect.
Man, where's my effects thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Just let me know when you want me to cast it, Dylan.
All right. So starting off. So the correct order is there's going to be a fire, and then Gopnik is waiting for the patrol to come back on that side. Wyatt's going to shoot a bullet to make the horses scramble. And what's Gorlar doing?
And I'm gonna speak with animals to get them going in the right direction.
All
Because
right.
I want them to trample these two.
All right. Starting off, you just see a fire just go as all the tents begin to be lit on fire on this side. And you hear, ah! You hear these little goblins burning to death inside of their. You just see little. Let me get some more tokens as they start running outside, and they're just like. They begin to like start running out, and they begin on fire as they fall to the ground, burnt to a nice crisp, and fire begins to start inflaming this side. The smell of smoke begins to appear, make it very present as the wolf on this begins to do a bark. Birds begin barking very loudly as this patrol begins to run this way, and this patrol begins to run this way, seeing the smoke rising in the air. As this happens, Wyatt shoots a gunshot near the ears of the horses, and you hear the whispers of Grolar looking. Let me make the combat music just a tad louder because you guys are no longer.
I was gonna go up to the tent on fire and light a cigar, and then pull out my gun.
And you blast a shot, and you hear the Grolar begins to speak to the enemies. Run to the goblins that chain you. And you hear their rear their legs up, and you hear, and they just begin trampling and going through the battlements, making their way north. And as this happens, the goblins are like, "What was that?" As they begin to draw their spears, they get just trampled under the might of the horses. And they begin to, as this happens, they reach this wall, and you see these goblins be trying to rein them in. And then they're just like, "Watchtower goblins! Watchtower goblins! Deal with the fire! Deal with the fire!" Obviously, there's no goblins in the watchtowers. So as this happens, everyone please roll initiative. Let me give you guys tokens for.
Give me 2 seconds. I accidentally hit a button on my mouse.
Joey, yours Joey instead of Archaon.
Oh no, the immersion. I'm so sorry.
My immersion is ruined.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Who's this Joey
Also,
person?
all while this is happening, you hear a burst of wood as you see this robotic shielded man just go through the wall, and you just hear oh yeah, as the robotic beast with 2 shields bursts through the walls, making about as much noise as possible. And you guys don't see, but there's tokens moving everywhere on the map as they begin to descend onto the position.
We got a lot of boys coming in, boys.
Target-rich environment. Let's get to it.
Let's kill them all.
I'd like to relish the moment.
All right, put in your initiatives, please. I don't see why it's in there. 8. All right, let me type that in. Archaon is 19. Who else is there? All right. All right. Starting with Archaon. What will you do? Actually, one more thing. Since I am... Let me go into the map layer. And since you broke this wall, you can all of a sudden see through it.
Awesome.
Good.
Can I see over
Wait, what
these
happened to
very
that wall over there?
Can I see over these very small tents?
Yeah, you can see over them.
Wait, hold up.
Since I'm still in the tower, can I see over the second layer of walls and stuff?
You
don't know
need
why
this
this-
stuff all the way back here. Are those
Yes, I do.
firewalls on the back? I'm assuming.
They're higher walls, yeah.
Also, I wanted to ask you, I cannot see over this wall. Am I able to or not from that tower? You're just fine with that. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Ready? After that, after he breaks through the wall, I notice the lions behind him after all the chaos. I will move a couple feet, because of course the scorching ray is gone, and I will firebolt the right goblin since he's more in line of sight.
Go for it. 22 hits. 9 points of damage as you see a burst through the walls. Behind it, you hear a fireball swing right next to Anchor's face as he's chased by 2 goblins and a direwolf. As the goblin behind him gets scorched along the chest. Oh, God! And then...
that'll be my turn.
All right, Gopnik.
I'm just going to. Am I still hidden technically?
They
or
don't
no?
know you're there. They think a goblin is up there. That's their ally.
Gotcha. I'm gonna just take a shot on the closest one with my short bow.
Go for it. 15 hits.
All right.
Yep, just... Oh, that's a... Oh, you do less damage than I thought you did. Oh, yeah, as an arrow strikes him in the side, he says, "Ow,
Eh.
that's through the watchtower! What?"
And then I'm going to try to bonus action, like hide, like duck below the level of the wall so they can't see me.
Yeah, that's very possible.
I'm able to. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Bet. All right, that's my turn.
Let's go.
Rolar?
Since the only ones that can realistically hit are over here, I'm gonna go next to the burning tents, and I am gonna Hail of Thorns the wolf.
Go for it. Next time you hit a creature with a ranged attack before the spell ends, it's a range of thorn sprouts, and it's going to hit everybody around it, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a dexterity saving throw.
They need to beat 12.
11, 14, and 5. So one of them makes it. So I'll say the one that's further, that hasn't been scorched, makes it through. So you're shooting the wolf, though. So 21 hits. So roll for that damage. 8 points of
Nice.
piercing damage, an arrow, and it takes an extra d10.
Yeah. Let's see.
As
Not
the
bad.
arrow begins to land on the fur, you see spikes begin to sprout outside of its fur and hit the goblins outside. This one taking 1 damage, this one taking 2 damage, and this one taking the full brunt of it as well. And it begins to howl in pain as the goblin next to it gets burnt, and this one has spikes covered in it. Anchor. Bob,
Yes.
you broke through the wall.
I'm gonna turn around and rage.
Go for it. So you're raging.
Hit those in the face.
As you break through the wall, through the debris, and you see the wooden splinters, you see electricity begin to cackle on Anchor.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bash him with my shield.
As you do the first, as you swipe your shield over at the goblin, he takes a quick step back and you just like, it's just so overbearing as you land the shield in front of the dirt in front of him, and he just being like, "Oh my god!" And then he begins to like walk back a little bit as he didn't realize he's chasing a giant metallic shield monster.
And then Dex.
And Storm Aura. Which one do you want to hit?
I'm at the dire wolf.
All right. Yeah, he's fine. He takes half of
God
damage.
damn it.
So roll a d6 for me. He takes still halves though. He takes 1 point of damage. As the cackling begins to singe his fur a little bit, he begins to growl. Wyatt.
I want to. I have enough movement to get up in this tower, but do I have enough movement to get to the tower and climb up, or what?
Which tower are you trying to get into?
The one that Gopnik's in.
No, you have plenty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then I'd like to.
that would be like
all
10
right.
feet, 20 feet of movement, and 10 feet to get up.
Okay, good deal. And then I'll do the cool thing, and then I'll shoot that one, and then that one with the Whales of the Grave.
All right, so you're going to damage both of them. All right, go for it. As you begin to bear down and you aim your revolver down, you're climbing up the ladder and you take a shot down, and it goes into the side right in between both of the goblins as they begin to scramble.
That's not what a watchtower's supposed to shoot.
And they begin to making like different directions. And damn Wayne.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the direwolf that Anchor has just smashed with his shields.
Go for it. You have higher elevation here, so you should. And I don't think that. But yeah, go for it. That hits. 15 hits. 9 points of damage as another fire blast comes out of Damn Wayne's hands. You see the two casters go essentially at the same time as one hits the goblin and one hits the direwolf, both still standing. And as that concludes your side of things, these goblins begin trying to, over here, if you guys can see it in your vision, begin to try to make it through. Let's see, that's 5, but that's 10 actually. Then that's 20. Oh god, going through this is okay. That's all their movement. It's all his movement, and they can't really throw up as they're too close to the side of the wall. And they don't really have a great shot. These two are going to throw spears at Archeon with disadvantage. Does a 9 or a 12 hit?
Stand by. 12 hits.
Oh my god. As Archeon is too busy blasting, you see a spear fly into this from one of the sides, dealing 3 points of piercing damage. Stabbing, maybe hitting the side of one of your, just grazing you on your arm as you blast the goblin in front. Direwolf is going to take a swing at you, a bite at you, Anchor. Oh god, this is probably not going to hurt you. Yeah, you're fine.
Nope.
And the goblins are going to stand back and chuck spears at you. Chuck number 1. Chuck number 2.
Good chucks.
I'm assuming a
They don't
25
give a
hits you.
chuck.
You're muted, Bob.
I will
Bob,
be
you take
right back.
Bob,
for
you take
just
8
a
points
second.
of piercing damage, and it's reduced.
Dang it.
You take remember you're raging, so you take half damage from all physical, so he goes 4.
Yee.
And I'm gonna do some off-camera movement as a bunch of people are coming your way. Let's see, 20 feet, 30. Oh, that's. But he has a movement half, so he stops there. There. These guys are dealing with the horses as they begin to run out of the little camp. And these goblins are just like all trying to rein in these horses as these guys, and you hear some. Swick stays over there. All right, back over to Arkham.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Actually,
Where are we at?
it goes back to Archeon, but I think I'll take a 15-minute intermission as I have to do something real quick.
Okay.
As soon as
Yeah.
that's some of her. So we're going to have a small
as
break
well.
here. Yeah, like a 15-minute break here as this ambush battle slash thing gets underhand as I need to do something real quick. So, what'd you say, Camden?
Every token just moved, just so you know. I don't know what shifted, but
They're
Every
all
token?
Yeah.
yeah, everybody shifted up like half a square. They like are
Middle.
off center.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What about now?
Yeah, they're on the wrong squares, but yes, yeah, they're back in squares.
I think I was over here, Kim, or you were up there.
Yeah, I think it's there. That's fine.
No worries. All right, I'll be back
Alright.
in like 15 minutes as I do something, and then we'll be right back. All right, so it's down to Archeon's turn now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Already?
A lot of off-screen movement happened on the opponent's turn.
Hold on. I'm
Yes,
still
I
pulling
can
my,
see it, and it's scary.
pulling up my sheet real quick. Stand by.
And a bunch of people threw spears at Anchor.
Twing, twing, twing.
Bob, you here? By the way, just double checking.
Huh?
Yeah, just make sure.
The mighty anchor.
Yeah, let's see here. All right. From my vision, I still see this goblin here. Is he very bloodied?
Yes.
Okay. So I did just get hit by a spear. It hit me, and I took 3 damage. But as I take a quick glance, I see that I have Wyatt and Grolar, and I don't feel too confident about Gopnik. But with Grolar and Wyatt, I trust them to handle the.
What the fuck?
I put my focus back into that bloodied goblin, and I cast another firebolt.
Go for it.
What, you don't trust me to handle these 3?
He's just talking about his back flank night. Personal.
Oh god, does 14 hit the goblin?
Oh, all right. So as you fire the firebolt straight out of him, he sees it this time. As he ducks and he like clambers his head down, and you see it fly right above his head.
That'll be my turn.
I got me.
Right, I'm gonna try to aim for this closest one again. Is it the same? That's the same one that was closest before, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I hit
Okay.
this guy and then yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
I
gonna go
hit
for
him
that
with the
closest one
right.
again.
Nah, you missed Wyatt, don't lie.
No, I hit him.
Did Wyatt hit?
No, Wyatt missed.
Yeah. Did I
Okay.
not? Oh,
He shot in between the 2 goblins.
did I really? Oh, dang.
That
How about
is.
that? Wouldn't you know?
And as another arrow comes out of the shadows of the watchtower, it gets looped up, and it falls down onto his head as he falls over while trying to climb over the battlements.
And then I go ahead and duck back down and reposition myself in the watchtower.
Sounds good. 20. By the way, I'm doing this as kind of a reaction to the last campaign. If you hide in the same place, the stealth roll becomes increasingly harder and harder to make in that same place, if that makes sense.
Understandable.
Because Kazuma was kind of good. If only Jaren was here. All right,
Yeah.
Grolar.
He knows. He knows.
I'm gonna start by flying Aaron up and seeing here, okay.
Go brutalize them.
Well, lads, we got Fancy Hat Boy and Hood Guy coming in.
As Grolar starts talking with a Scottish accent out of nowhere.
Yes.
Who the fuck this? New phone? Who the fuck this?
Gonna move here and I'm gonna be shooting at the far back one.
Go for it. Mm, 21 hits.
Nice.
As that arrow
8
flies
spears.
back to the one and trying to climb this battle here, takes an arrow right to the shoulder. Anything else?
How much do these crates weigh by any chance?
Too much for a bird to handle.
Damn it.
How? Unless it's an owlbear.
Or it's a bear owl.
I gave him
Bear
some owlbear meat. So does he feel a little bit of sense of strength?
His strength score goes up by half a score. There you go.
Hell yeah, you're welcome, owl.
I'm just gonna that's gonna be it for me. Gonna keep the owl flying up over there.
Mr. Bob Anchor. Banker.
Banker.
I'm gonna try something new.
Reckless attack. All right,
gonna
so
start
you have
flying?
advantage on this attack now. 20 hits.
Hell no.
As you smash
Eat
the
the wolf.
shield right into the, you get your shield, one of yours, and you just smack it right in the face, and you're, as you essentially like when you hit the nose of the wolf, and it just like, oh my god, you really just did that, and it begins to it's not happy. Let's just say that, as it begins to gnarl and show his teeth to you.
And then it will, save throw. I'm gonna electrocute that guy.
The guy, goblin.
Yes.
He fails. And as the lightning, as you move in between the direwolf and the goblin, lightning from your back courses and jumps to the goblin behind you. And as that happens, his heart stops from the electricity, and he falls to the ground.
Good.
Wyatt.
Alrighty. We're gonna do this, but we're gonna do it successfully this time.
All right, go for it.
And I'm gonna try it again. But this time with some gusto.
19 definitely hits. As
And
you,
I'll
which
hit-
one are you shooting, and which one are you tagging to get the extra damage?
Has anybody been hit? Nah, nobody's
This one's been hit.
Okay, so I'll hit this one and hit him with the extra damage.
All right, go for it.
So
18 damage.
that's a spicy meatball. And that's my last Wells from the grave. So there you go.
So he takes 4 damage, and he takes 18. No, you still have another whale because the first one didn't proc, if that makes sense.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, as a bullet goes, either hitting this goblin, instantaneously hitting him. He feels the pain of it happening as well. You see the hole bore into this goblin's head. You see
Yeah.
the hole bore into this goblin's head as well, as you see it open gape, and he just begins to panic. And then as it reaches his brain, he drops dead.
Oh, sick, nasty. Well, see you in hell.
All right. Anything else?
Actually, I would like to use my rest of my movement to. I'll go right here, I guess.
Alrighty.
But yeah,
You still have a
good now.
bonus action. Remember, as a bonus action for a rogue, you can dodge, disengage, and sneak with a bonus action as rogues.
I'll go.
You could also
What's that?
no, that was just a subclass
Can
I
you
was playing.
dash as
I
well?
just remember being able to.
I can't remember.
I think that was just a subclass I was playing.
Oh, that's scout. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
Stealth.
stealth. Go for the stealth.
I just remember being able to dash as a bonus action.
Hold up. I'll go right here first.
All
right
right.
behind the hay bale. Like I'm an invisible man.
Wyatt disappears, not knowing that his gun barrel's sticking out of the hay.
This is an alright stealth.
All right, Damwayne.
I'm going to carve a firebolt at the goblin that is not near anchor behind the dire wolf.
Go for it. He is not paying attention to you. Oh God. You have higher elevation though. Yeah, that's a all right. So as a fire, roll for damage. As you blast the fire above, tracing into the goblin sees it out of the corner of his eye, but it still singes him as he takes 3 points of fire damage, hitting the sides of his arm. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. So, as the wolf begins to gnash his teeth at you, it's going to attack you, Bob, with advantage. 21, does that hit?
Yep.
Taking 10 points of piercing damage. Please make a DC 13 strength save. By the way, remember, I'm not going to tell you every time, but remember, you take half damage from physical, so you have to do that to make sure. So you actually take 5 there. Do you understand, Bob?
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. You fail, so you're knocked prone now.
Okay.
You're on the ground with 2 shields in front of you,
That's fine.
which gives opportunity for this goblin to move here.
Cheap shot.
God damn it. Yes, that hits too.
As it moves, actually, technically he moves like right here. As he flanks you and begins to hit 7 points another piercing damage right
No.
into you. And from your guys' perspective, you see 1 goblin. There you go. Hiya. Alright. And his movement stops there because of the barricade. His movement stops there because of the barricade. He can make it there. And then there.
Hell.
As you hear as you hear some grumbling of goblins running like,
Get back here!
get back here, and you see this goblin appear in your vision. Do you see him?
Looks sick.
He has a cool
No.
hat.
You see him.
Ooh, I see him.
You see his hat dyed red, but it used to be green. As you see red glaring eyes. They dare attack the spear Chuckas. Get back here, you fools! Leave the horses. Come back. As they leave the horses and they we can deal with these intruders. First, the bird.
Oh, that's not
1,
nice.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, no.
5 spears will now be chucked at Aaron.
Luckily,
No.
since I didn't do anything with it, it automatically dodges.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does a 17, 15, 8, 11, or 21 hit?
3 hits.
3 of them hit. All right.
No.
7
Well.
plus 5 is 12. 18 points of damage. As 18 points of damage, he goes. "Toof, toof, 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 toof." They throw spears and they chuck it at him.
The bird is gonna disappear in a mist of feathers.
And blood or just feathers?
Just feathers. It's a familiar,
Okay.
technically.
As the ear, you see the spears just impale it. Woo, pew. You see a puff of feathers. We got it, boss. Yes, good. And I'm going to
That
see.
was my bird to kill. It had gold in it.
Now you've done it.
As the goblin shaman makes eye contact with Grolar. Oh, 50-meter range. "23 hits."
Yeah.
As you see, as he looks at it, he waves his his goblin stick and he points the end of it. You see a glob of green acid in the shape of an arrow begin to form. And as that happens, you are shooting the people here, so you don't out of the side of your vision, you get blasted on your back with an acid arrow, taking 11 points of acid damage as your equipment begins to burn.
I am gonna be saying no, thank you.
And that's all the goblins' turns. Stone endurance. You can just hit, shrug off injury. When you take damage, you can use it to the wrong.
3. So, what modifier?
All right, and as the acid begins to come, you shrug it off, taking less damage.
I take 5 less damage.
Nice. Back to Archaon.
Oh man, dangos. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep helping out Anchor for now. I'm going to cast a firebolt at this goblin here.
Go for it. Oh
I
god.
think it's literally what I rolled last time.
As
That's
another one, as another one flies, he's keeping you in check. He's keeping you in his vision as another firebolt flies past, hitting one of the wooden barricades. As Anchor just sits there taking on hit after hit.
I would like to stealth to this position, so I don't want the characters to see me stealth over there. Can I roll? Is there anything I can do to stealth to this position?
Say again?
I want to hide in this position right here, behind the watchtower and the wall.
Since you're not a rogue, it takes a full action to hide for you.
Oh, it takes all action?
Yeah.
Oof. Alrighty, well then I will move my character just a little bit and that'll be it. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Gopnik.
Seeing Gnarl, I'm going to use my bonus action actually for steady aim, and then aim for that stinking hat with a short bow shot.
Woo, go for it. Please use your
Will
bow.
16 hit?
Uh,
Say again?
Please use your bow.
Oh, that's the short sword again. Why do I keep doing that? Ugh.
As 11, as you begin to steadily aim, your fury towards the spear chuckers begins to bubble surface as you see red in your vision, and you begin to start hyperventilating almost, and as you fire, it just goes straight into the crowd, not knowing if you hit anything.
I'll kill you, Gnarl, you bastard.
And then I will end my turn there because I already used my bonus action for steady aim.
All right, Gorlar.
Well, now you've done it. Hail of Thorns.
Who are you
Yeah.
gonna hit? One piercing damage, lol.
God damn it. And I am gonna fire at Gnarl.
Go for it. Oh!
There we go.
Roll for damage. 16 points of damage plus. I don't even have to do the dex roll because they only take half,
Yeah.
and so they all take 1 damage. So 17 points of damage and 1 damage for these two boys as an arrow flies true right into his under chin armor, going into the chainmail. He says, "I'm going to get you next."
That's for Aaron, my lad. And I am gonna put it back a bit.
Okay.
Where the hell are you going? Don't piss him off. He's coming this way now.
He's coming this way anyway.
Yeah, I light my cigar and just.
Mr. Anchor.
Well, shit.
So, it would just take me a move to get up, right?
Yeah, it just takes half your movement to get back up.
Yeah, I'll get up. And I'm gonna hit the dire wolf again.
15 hits. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You smash his nose in again, and it begins to look quite bloody.
And then what? Wrong one. Electrocute
Electrocuted.
the dire wolf.
And I think that's a fail as the lightning begins to surge through its cackling its fur as it's beginning to howl and yip in pain as electricity begins to shock it. Wyatt,
All right, I'd like to
where
Like
are
me
you?
and my
I couldn't
gun.
see- Oh, you're you're hiding in the. Yeah, I see you. Never mind.
right around there, the hay. I get my gun ready and I'm like, I'll look around my shoulder and I see the big guy. I'm like, well, might as well go for gold. And I get my shot ready and then I'll go else from the grave and then also I'm gonna hit him right.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna-
Gnarl or the wolf?
No, I was gonna go attempt for him.
The guy on the right.
Yeah, I
Okay,
figure I
15
had
hits.
a better chance. And then, yeah, I mean, whatever.
As
but-
another bullet goes racing and striking him in the stomach, he begins to yowl in pain. And who is the person getting wailed from the grave? And he takes another, as he seems to see a bullet wound form in his body. But he doesn't know exactly where. He looks at he sees and he concentrates. He looks at that bush, not the bush, but the hay bale.
Yeah.
Why don't
I'd
you make
like-
a stealth roll for me if you're going to stay in there?
Awesome. I think I will.
All right. 19. All right. As he looks over, he scans over and he doesn't see that you're in the hay bale.
Ooh.
Damn win.
Okie dokie.
Fucking revolver.
I am going to cast Sleep and aim it at Null.
Oh. Alrighty. So are you going to be hitting multiple targets or just Gnarl?
It's an AoE.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, are you going to center the AoE so that like it only hits the edge hits Gnarl, or are you going to hit like this entire group?
Center at Null.
Okay, so the center's Gnarl.
Yeah.
Alrighty, go for it. Roll how many hit points it takes. 21 hit points of the creatures. As this happens, Gnarl, he has more hit points than that. As Gnarl, as a wave of drowsiness washes across the goblins, this one falls asleep. As he having a hole in his stomach, he's howling in pain, and then he just closes his eyes and he just falls face forward into the ground.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Only
And then
one.
I'm going to move slightly so that I can better position myself.
Sounds good. Now on to the goblins' turns. Goblin Shaman is going to... Actually, Gnarl's going to see how many feet. You know what? He's going to dash action. Actually, wait. No, never mind. Nimble escape is only those. He's going to dash action here. And as he sees Anchor over there being preoccupied by his crew, he's going to run straight up to Archaon. Where's Grolar? Oh, he ran all the way back to there. The shaman's going to try to go and weave and shoot another a missile over at Archaon.
My eyes, like, I'm like scared out of my fucking mind right now.
Another acid arrow comes your way. Does 24 hit?
24.
Well, then 19. Holy shit.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
12 points of acid damage begin to burn as it covers your cloak and singeing your skin as it begins to dissolve you as he points it out at you. Aaron, goodbye. I'm sorry, but you have to go. 1, 2, 3. You're still asleep. Get back there. 1, 2, 3. As this one goes over and like,
Wake up, knobhead! Wake up!
as he begins to shake this one. Now let's see here. Who would? You're outside of all the range. They're going to throw 3 spears at you with disadvantage, Joey.
To me?
Yes,
All
with
right.
disadvantage. 1, 2,
Miss.
3.
No, wait. The 12 meets beats. However,
But
I
you've got
do
the reaction.
have arcane deflection, which gives me +2 to my
So you're
AC
14
on a
AC.
reaction.
All right, so
Which
as these spears get chucked, and one who's coming straight at you gets deflected by an arcane shield as you hold up your hand, kind of like a
Ooh.
Doctor Strange kind of movement, as the spear no longer makes contact with you.
it's not that this is a one-use thing. I just cannot cast spells. But I can cast cantrips, so that's it. That's all I can cast
Yeah, for
after
your next
this.
turn. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, now it goes back to your turn, Archaon.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
God, that is terrible. That is terrible, dude. So as this acid arrow, this acid arrow hit me in the artery. Like, I am bleeding out my guts right now, as this arrow has hit me.
You're bloody. Are you saying you're bloody?
Quite bloodied, yes, absolutely. 5, 6, 7. Damn.
Yes, Bob. Why are you pinging? Why are you pinging?
These two not have turns?
They
Did they
attacked
not
you.
go?
Did they?
I don't
No.
think they
Oh,
did.
thanks.
I don't think so.
Sorry, Bob. They're going to attack you.
It's okay. Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. You know what, Bob? I'll give you an inspiration dice for that.
Yay!
Take a hit like a man, get
Does-
some inspiration.
Does a 17 hit you?
Willingly
It
taking the
meets
damage.
beats.
Meets beats? All right, you're going to be taking 8 points of piercing damage, and please
Oops.
make a DC 13 strength save.
Use your inspiration. No, I'm just kidding. Don't use it.
Wait. Strength.
Oh, you
There you go.
stay up, and as that happens, the goblin trying to go for the cheap shot does not work on you. So he's going to just try to go for a short spear stab at you. Oh,
Oh my god. Yep.
as
We're
he
in
did
danger.
10 points of piercing damage to you. Remember, he takes half damage from all of this, though.
Yeah, but I'm still thinking we're in danger.
But Bob has an inspiration dice. All right, back to Archaon's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement, or no, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna use my disengage
All right,
and
disengage action.
move 30 feet over here, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Gopnik.
Right. Seeing Archaon get pretty beat up and still having not done any damage to Gnarl, I'm going to attempt to feed my bloodlust once more, and I'm going to let me steady aim again,
Go for it.
and then short bow sneak attack.
Go for
It counts as sneak attack because of the
The
advantage of
steady aim,
right?
yes.
Okay, I want to make sure that procs. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, sir.
Especially because it's a bow.
As another arrow flies true into Gnarl's side. Ow! Oh God!
You're a you bastard! This will be your end! I yell, not even trying to conceal myself.
The hell? Did I kill you? What did I do to you?
I've died once and I've come back to kill you.
Who are you? What did I do to you?
Do you remember the green drip? I want his hat back.
Do you know how little that narrows down the amount of goblins that hate me?
It does not matter. I will kill you and all of your followers.
Oh,
Like looking at Gopnik, like doing the cut it out motion. I'm like, he's gonna come over here.
all right, go on.
In the hay bale, like just poked out.
Growler.
Yes. Now,
Protect me! Protect me!
now I'm looking at this, and it doesn't say I have to use a bonus action to apply it. As far as I know.
This is the favorite enemy. It does give. You have to concentrate on it, but it doesn't have any action. it
Yeah.
seems.
Okay. So, let's see. I am gonna cast Hail of Thorns again on Gnarl.
Eight piercing. Holy cow!
And do a longbow shot at him, as well as marking him as my favorite foe.
Ooh, good dexterity roll by Gnarl. And the longbow shot hit. Unfortunately, as another arrow comes flying at him, he bats it aside with his spear and readies one to throw.
You won't be throwing one once I'm.
Or anything else?
Does the Hail of Thorns go off then? Next time we hit? Nope.
No, it does not. It is only next time you hit. But you have. That means your next shot you can still do it because it's concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, it's concentration. I mean, you can't do both Hail of Thorns and Favored Foe, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily for me, favorite foe only procs when I
You
hit something,
so
and I
nothing
haven't.
happened. So, yeah, as an arrow flies by, you still concentrate on your Hail of Thorns. Anchor. You can
Yes.
still move, by the way. I'm just moving on to Anchor's turn.
I'm gonna say there.
Hey, Dylan, I'd like to do something.
Yes. Do that.
So, since this goblin's in front of me, I would like to. Could I like pick him up and start charging over to him?
You're going to have to. Actually, the goblins don't weigh that much. So why don't you make a. You are raging, which
And
means you have an advantage with this. Make a athletics check with advantage, since you're raging. Let's see what happens here.
Athletics.
19.
And could I do some damage to him?
All right, he's going to make a straight
Like
saving
ramming?
throw. 15.
And then
All right, it's lower than 19.
but before I go, I would like to electrocute the wolf.
15. I believe he takes 1 damage
Yeah.
as another lightning begins to arc into him. But he's actually
like a-
becoming bloodied now.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
wow.
as you do this, you pick up this goblin, and he just starts screaming and bashing at your. He uses his action trying to contest this, but rolling only a 15 versus Anchor's 19. You pick him up, and you just bash him into Gnarl. Please take an attack of opportunity from the dire wolf, though, as he bites you
Okay.
in the back.
Yeah.
Finding a kink in your armor, you take 8 points of piercing damage. You don't have to take that because it's not a normal attack. So you take 4 points of piercing damage. As you bash him, why don't you do a shield attack for me as you like bash Gnarl with the goblin? Roll for damage. As you bash the guy, you bash him into the armor, dealing 4 points of damage. As the goblin just like gets squished and like smashed into Gnarl. And I think the goblin would also take that 4 points of damage, so they both take 4 points of damage there. But he's still alive. Wyatt. I'll just move
Okay.
this goblin here for easier.
I'm gonna go take a shot at Gnarl.
Go for it.
Phew,
You are hidden in a hay bale.
again.
19
Getting a
hits.
revolver.
As they see a muzzle flash come out of the hay bale. A bullet streaks by, hitting Gnarl into the chest plate, going straight through, and he goes, "Gah!" And he looks over the hay bale. Are you going to try to make another stealth roll?
Can I move and then make a stealth roll?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of go
Which is the
under
next hay
behind
bale.
this hay bale.
As he sees a flash of movement, why don't you roll your stealth?
Okay.
Come
Oh God,
on,
please.
come on.
Octavius,
good
be
buddy,
with
good buddy. Yeah.
As he sees a flash of movement, he looks at the hay bale and he points at the hay bale that you were once at.
Throw spears at it.
What a dumbass.
Damn way.
Right. How far am I away from you? Slightly too far. I am going to move slightly forward and then cast Suggestion aimed at the mage.
Interesting. DC 14 save. And what word are you going to say? Is it
Ignore Gnarl. The horses are important. Save them.
Let's see. I'm trying to
Save the horses.
Save the horse.
Yes.
Oh god. Is it a wisdom save or is it a charisma save, intelligence save? Let me see here.
It is a
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. DC
Wisdom.
14. Oh, it's kind of good at that.
my God. What?
As it uses druidic magic, so wisdom is its actually strongest stat.
God damn it.
As you begin to whisper into its ears, save the horses. And he's just like,
No, I won't.
You didn't know, but he hates horses.
and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go here.
sounds good. All right, Anchor. You caught the
Yeah.
attention of Gnarl.
Good.
Or so you thought.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
God damn it. I get an opportunity attack.
You too.
Can I also do my electric shock to him too?
No,
Or no?
only
No.
attack. Get your opportunity attack on him as he 14. No, that just barely misses as you
Yeah, wait. Reckless. I'm
You-
gonna do reckless.
you recklessly attack with your 23 hits. Go for it.
Wait, which path did he take, by the way?
4 damage. By the way, add your rage damage, Bob. You're raging.
Oh yeah.
Did he take this path? Or like?
He did this.
Ah, gotcha. Because all the.
Then when you can get an opportunity attack.
Can I also smack him with my staff?
Yes.
It's
Try and trip him as he
Two.
goes?
Yes.
two.
He gets out
So
of
6
it,
points of
just
damage.
beat his ass.
Nope, never mind. I actually have to do a different one for that. Can I just smack him with the staff as well?
You tried. As he just pushes back Anchor, taking a bash in the back of his leg. Damwayne gets his stick. He just easily brushes away the stick. He doesn't care. He goes for the goblin shooting at him. He can't find the gunman firing at him, but he goes for the goblin in the tower, using 10 feet of movement to get up the ladder, and he uses a dash action 30 feet plus 20 and then plus 10. He's up to the tower right next to Gopnik as he begins to grin.
Dylan, can I use my reaction? Crap, is it Nimble Escape? No, where is it? Skirmisher.
Yes, you can.
So I can use half my movement speed. How much movement speed will it
That's
take to get down
10
the
to
tower?
down is actually it's none. Up is
Okay.
10.
Oh, falling doesn't take any movement.
Falling just is normal 5.
Wait, let me...
Flat.
Oh god, 15. I'm just gonna move over near Damewin.
All right, go for it. So that's your reaction.
Yes, and I do not.
You do not proc attack, Ozardo?
Yes, I do not. Yep, no opportunity.
Lotus Mooning at its finest.
I approve
Gnarl.
of this.
You idiots! Now you're up in that tower.
God damn it!
His grin goes away. As this one is going to move up, he's going to. He doesn't see white because, yes.
Cool rock over there.
He's out of spell slots, so he will be shooting a firebolt at Anchor.
No.
Does an 11
Mighty
hit?
hay on fire.
No.
Okay. As the electricity absorbs the fire and nothing really happens here. But here comes a lot of spears. This guy's still asleep, so yeah, that guy's.
What a dummy.
So
Just
these
by the way,
guys-
I look pretty bad.
These guys are going
Man.
to affix spears.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Anchor,
Oh,
would you like to
God.
take the
No, I
spear
would
Chuckas
not.
special? And they have advantage because you use reckless attack previously.
Yes, I did.
1,
snap.
2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 14, 18, 18, 19.
Last 3.
1, 2, 3, 10, 14, 7 points of damage for you as you see a hail of spears get chucked at Anchor, and you just see 2 of them hit the shields, but 3 finding weaknesses on the sides.
Is it
And
3? Sorry.
Hmm?
The rounding, is it since it's 7, it's 3, or is it?
no,
That'd
they
be
did
fine.
14, so you take 7 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
And then the direwolf comes in to finish you.
Please
Alright,
don't.
17,
Needs beats.
No, no.
4 points of piercing.
Yeah, I'm down.
As you begin to shut down, you fall to the ground with shields on your side as your combat prowess begins to shut down.
As I see Anchor go down, I yell out,
Everyone, focus on Gnarl. Without their leader, goblins are nothing.
All right, Archaon. Joey.
I had a plan, but as I hear Gopnik mention that, even though how stupid he can be, he did get us here.
Hold on.
So
What do you mean he got to see?
and I'm a
I'm gonna do a roll. I don't know.
Roll for it. Let's see it.
What's like a trust? Is it insight, like wisdom? Like, should I trust Gopnik or should I trust my own instinct
I
that
think-
like I'm smarter than Gopnik?
Insight is
Depends how big of a
probably.
narcissist you are.
Well, it depends how much you think I know about goblin culture, I guess. But
I'm
I'd
gonna
probably insight-
assume I'm gonna roll insight, and either if I roll high, I'm gonna believe Gopnik. If I don't, if I roll low, then I'm gonna have the insight that I'm smarter than Gopnik and that he's wrong.
Sure.
Only time will tell
For
which is
sure.
actually right.
14's above 10. And why don't you give yourself an inspiration dice for that, Joey?
So as Gopnik says that, I have the mental fortitude to be like, you know what? I think he's right. So I'm gonna reposition myself. I'm gonna position myself against the wall. Like over here. And then I'm gonna use Scorching Ray on Garnel. Just in my brain thinking that this is the right thing to do.
All right. 16 hits.
So that's 11 damage, and I think it's a per shot because it's So you hurl them.
So
Making a
3
range spell.
rays. Okay, so 3 rays of
So
hurling.
is that? So 3 rays
For
of
each
11
ray,
damage,
so you
right?
have to roll each time.
Okay, so that's the first one,
So
doing
16
11 damage
hits?
at Gobnik.
Yep.
This is the third one.
That one misses, and the
Shit.
third one. That one misses.
No! No!
As you see 3 rays of fire begin to branch out and sever the watchtower in flames. One of them smashes into his heated armor as he takes extra damage since it doesn't conduct the fire very well, and he begins to grin with malicious intent.
And that will end my move.
Kopnik.
All right. Gnarl on fire in the watchtower. Actually, am I able to use steady aim even though I use that reaction?
Does it say you can't move in the last turn? Or
A steady aim. Here, I'm just gonna throw it in chat.
you can use it only if you haven't moved during.
You haven't moved during this turn.
This turn is different from enemy's turn phase.
Okay.
So
Cool. All right. So I will use steady aim with a short bow attack again at Gnarl. Does that hit?
15 meets beats.
I do that, and then I also am going to use Fury of the Small to add an extra 3 damage.
Go for it. So that is, what, 21, 24 points of damage as another arrow strikes him straight into the knee. Oh,
You'll never adventure again, Gnarl.
oh my god. I
had to do it. I had to.
Oh no, Grolar. You can't move now because you studied aim.
Seeing Gnarl on fire. And he also gave the order to shoot Aaron. I wanna go for him. Longbow, and I still have the
Hail of
Thorns.
Hail of Thorns is still active since you missed.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah. Point. Interesting.
Hmm.
As my bonus action, can I take out a torch?
Yes, you can. But so as you get your arrows and you begin to steady your aim over Gnarl, you shoot it into the roof, missing. And as the thorns go spraying, I'll just say you waste your spell slot here.
Yep. That's
And
fine.
as you see your spell completely miss and you lose concentration, you take out a torch. Anchor, please make a death saving throw for me, please.
Crit. Good.
Could I use my inspiration to get a?
You can use inspiration at any time. So you see it's like a 9, then you can say I can use inspiration to make it a 10. Does that make sense? You can use it at any time in a roll. You can use it before you think or after. So that's a save already. So you don't have to use it if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to re-roll for a 20? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's what I was.
All right,
Get
that's a
to say.
save. Wyatt.
So being the invisible man that I am, I'd like to become uninvisible to shoot him in the face, and miss terribly. And yeah, well, so I'm just gonna roll that for fun. But
As another bullet fires off, you and you see the flash. You better roll a nat 20 for the stealth roll if you want to stay.
no, I'm gonna walk actually, but I'm gonna do it smartly. Let's see, how tall is the? So yeah, I think I can do this. I'm gonna kind of make a little scurry, not the scurry. Hold up. I'm gonna kind of walk. I'm gonna maybe. Let's see. Where's a good sneaky? I'll try to go behind this trebuchet, and this guy's sleeping anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go like right here, and hopefully that guy over here didn't see that, because he's a punk ass bitch and everybody knows it.
No, he definitely saw that.
Shh.
No, he definitely saw that.
He didn't see it.
He saw that.
No, he didn't see that.
He saw that. Damn, Wayne.
He didn't see it.
He readies a spear.
Oh God.
Hearing what Gopnik said, I decide that now is the time to break out my most powerful attack
Go for it. Chromatic orb. That's a
at
hit.
first level.
As you see an orb of elemental magic begin to appear. What kind of element do you choose here?
Lightning.
Lightning. As you begin, a static orb conducts through the metal armor, and he just takes as he begins to, like, you know, when you're electrocuted, you hold tightly to anything. You see him grip his spear as tight, and he like crushes the wood in his spear, and he's he grits his teeth as the spell wears off. He takes a breather. He's quite blooded.
And then I am going to move away.
Yes.
And that is the end of my turn.
Yes. All right. Enemy phase.
So,
Wow.
we're gonna just ignore that guy. He doesn't even exist. He didn't even see that.
He's going to chuck a
He
spear
does-
at you.
There was
doesn't
one
see it.
hiding in the shadows over
He
there.
doesn't see it.
No,
Nope.
there's a different rotation. There's a different group rotating over here.
Oh god.
They're too stupid. They would never shit.
Hey, Wyatt. How do you reckon 3 spears will do to you?
As
As this one over here points at Wyatt standing behind the catapult, he says, "He's over there. Chuck spears at him, boys." 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Oh, Jesus.
so I'm gonna go ahead and say all of those hit, but that's a lot of damage.
14.
No, there's no but.
15, 16, 17 points of damage as 3 spears come at you. And Wyatt's in his own precarious situation. The direwolf, you know what? I'll say this. If Anchor was a living creature, the direwolf would be trying to kill him and finish him, but he's not. So,
He doesn't have a grudge about me.
but
Punching him in the face.
you're not made of meat, and he doesn't want to eat you. He was just fighting you, if that makes sense. Now these goblins on the other side don't. So this direwolf is going to make its way. He only has 40. Wait, let me see if he can make it. Is 40 enough to make it to Damwayne?
No.
Oh my god. What? Wait. Nope, he's outside of his range.
No.
Just barely.
It's the whole like dog on the leash.
All
trying to
right,
bite at him.
Anchor. As
Yes,
this spellcaster is going to, who would he fire at here? Man, Gopnik did a lot of damage at him, but the beams of fire from Arcan are very tempting. But Grolar did a lot of damage as well. He's going to fire at Grolar again. Firebolt.
Oh yes.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
spicy meatball.
That's
21 points of damage, please.
Yeah.
As he blasts you into his face with fire as you get overwhelmed. Are you still standing?
Yes. I have 1 hit point left.
Oh my god.
My goodness. Well, okay. So Anchor, I'm sorry. 5 spears are going to be thrown at your body.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have a feeling like this is gonna be a TPK.
He threw the spears at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are they disadvantaged because they're ranged and he's on the ground?
They are just normal because he's unconscious, so he can't defend himself. But his range,
Oh, it's different. Okay,
it
it's
cancels
different.
out here. Yeah. So
The crit
8,
and
13,
the
13,
21.
and 20. So 2 hits you here. So the crit makes it an automatic 2 fails. And the third one makes it just 1 fail. As Gnarl's last order was to chuck spears, and they chuck spears. They find Anchor and they chuck all the spears into Anchor's sides. And
Wait, how many failures?
So a crit gives you 2 failures.
Yep.
And a normal hit just gives you 1 failure. And if it's a melee hit, it's an automatic crit if it hits, but these are ranged attacks, so they're not.
Did he use his inspiration to negate that?
Yeah.
Negate
Can
that.
I?
Maybe like a save throw, but
Uh,
there's no save throw.
Can you use it? Yeah. Can you use it on like enemy attacks?
you can. You can use an inspiration dice to reduce any roll or increase any roll by a d6. So why don't you reduce the attack of that?
If you so
of that
please.
crit. If you would you like to anchor? Roll d6 for me.
Nice.
So that 26 becomes a 21, no longer making a crit. So that makes you 2 fails instead of 3. As you see him pierced, you see this monument essentially of a shutdown robot with spears sticking out of him, and you can just barely hear the whirring of the machine inside of him still going. I think that's everybody on the goblin side. Archaon.
Well, I think you forgot Gnarl.
Gnarl. Oh yeah, I can't remember how to do that. He's going to use that. He's going to go to Gopnik.
And I'm a skirmisher away. He can't catch me.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
So I will move, yeah, literally. Just right there.
Oh, whoop, 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 whoop.
He still has movement left though.
Oh no.
Wait, actually, let me see that. How much movement is that? 25. If you were just 10 feet farther, he probably wouldn't be able to hit you.
Unlucky.
He's gonna go for some his stat sheet. Two swings of the spear at you.
The first one hits.
All right, let's see what your damage.
Wait.
Only 6. Interesting.
Not bad. You're weak, Gnarl. You've grown old and complacent.
As he does this, he's going to use something else to you as well.
Please do not. Wisdom save.
Wisdom
Okay.
17.
17. Oh.
As he begins to whisper, as he swings his spears, he begins to whisper in your ears. You hear taunting coming from the hat. It taunts you.
Get out of my head!
I am bloodied. You literally can see as the psychic damage hits me, blood starts to drip from my ears. Where there once was gold, there's now blood.
All right, Archaon.
Oh, godly. Where's my mouse at?
We're not playing balloons, Joey. You can find your mouse. I believe in you.
All right, well, I'm just gonna cast...
I see Nick over there like, how do I get out of here? I
How
don't have
is
Misty
it-
Step anymore.
Maybe I have gotten myself into a precarious situation that is not such as I desire. So, how do I disappear? That's the real question.
Dylan, if I can jump into the tower, will that proc opportunity?
Well, that depends. Can you do it like this? That's 30. That's 35. If you want to get into that tower... No, you can. Right there. Like, see, that path never gets within his range. So, yeah, you can.
All right, I will jump into the tower.
Actually,
and I will
no.
cast...
That's a lie. It requires 10 feet of movement to get up. So, you would be at... when you
at
get
the
to
bottom of it.
25, you're at the bottom of it. You need 35 feet of movement to be able to go up that tower in that one turn.
Jesus.
I guess you can sit on the ladder if you really wanted to.
Alrighty. Well, by doing that, I will move next to the ladder, and I will cast Magic Missile. I will cast.
Nothing.
Oh wait, that's why. I'll
Magic missile
stand by.
can't miss.
It is error.
I will cast 6 damage onto Grolnar.
As they find little holes in his armor, piercing him with arcane magic.
And that'll be my turn.
Kopnik.
How bloody does Nar look? Or like,
He took a lot of damage from that lightning attack.
okay. I'm going
Like
to
he's gritting his teeth right now.
ranged attacks at less than 5 feet have disadvantage, right?
That's true unless you have a certain feat.
Okay. Then I'm just going to make a, I guess, regular non-short or non-stealth attack with my short sword.
Already. For it.
It's a 12 hit.
As you begin to you drop your bone, you bring out your short sword. He grins as he bats it to the side with the spear. I'm in your territory now.
Then I'm going to bonus action disengage
Go for it.
using cutting action. Do I get to use my full movement speed for a bonus action disengage?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going
Full
to.
Or-
Me and Joey on the very same page. I'm gonna move towards this tower.
All right, we're playing around the
I
roses.
have 30 feet. So I have 5 feet left. Am I able to get up the tower with 5 feet of movement, or is it a full 10?
No, you need a full
Okay,
10. sir.
then I'll end my turn there.
Sounds good. Go, Lar.
Now it's kind of unfortunate that you're going against the tower. Well, since the tower was hit by the rays of fire,
It's on fire, right?
is it already
It's still
burning or is it just
standing.
starting to burn?
It's just burning a little
The
bit.
hay
It's
on top
standing.
is getting a little singed.
So I'm thinking with my bonus action, I'm gonna throw the lit torch onto the burning tower to make it burn faster,
Okay.
and I want to run, pick up Nord, and throw him onto the tower, trying to make it crash down upon him.
Ooh, he's Gnarl. Gnarl's a little bit heavier. He is in armor. This is going to be a tougher roll.
Ah, you see, this is why this comes in.
You have advantage because you're a Goliath.
Aha!
I've seen the table slam at parties before, but never in battle. Let's see.
So strength roll.
His strength is not good as a goblin. Oh god. Well, he's going
Is it a strength save or just a strength?
You will be making a athletics, and he will be making a strength save.
Okay.
He has a -3. You got advantage and got an 11. Holy shit! As you
Yeah,
begin to push up and try, he braces with his armor and he stands hold as you begin to grab him and grapple him. So that was your bonus action. That was his action. Yeah, that's all. That's everything.
Yeah.
Hi, Bob.
Hey,
Live.
Don't die, Bob.
Don't die. Bob.
Live.
Oh my god. He's alive.
live, Bob. Live.
Wyatt.
All right, I have a cool idea for this one. All right, I want to, since this trebuchet is like pointing, they're in a line, right? So,
Yeah. Oh.
so if I can just line this up and then shoot,
Oh no.
and then cut the cord and just like roll, steamroll them with that ball.
Oh, right. D&D catapult damage.
He's gotta get a stat sheet.
It's already pointed in the right direction, so I'm just like,
God.
let's just launch it.
All right. Go for it, mate.
all right. I'd like to, I don't know how it's like, if it's got like a cord or something, I'd like to cut
Yeah,
it
it's a
with the
cord.
knife. Okay. I'd like to cut it with the knife, not taking any chances by shooting it and being cool, but
I did
so,
not take that into
I-
account. Oh.
Yeah, you should.
As a spray, it's like a mangonel, so it shoots a spray of rocks. That's like undodgeable at that range.
Ooh.
Yes.
How many d6s? 8 d6s.
Yes.
What is that like per rock or per?
As all of these 3 goblins take 36 points of damage as a spray of rocks hits all of them.
Hell yeah!
Yes. Nice.
Get wrecked.
And also breaking this wall and breaking this wall.
Whew. Dodged a bullet there. Comedy. Pure comedy. They're gonna eat it. Alrighty. Now, feeling a lot better about my odds. I'd like to
I'm not feeling good
Reload
about
it.
my odds.
Reload it, please.
Oh. Reloading would take a long time considering it's a bunch of rocks.
Sure.
So I'm not gonna
Just
do
go grab.
that.
Just go grab the coals behind you.
The coals.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think it'd be more the winding of the trebuchet than actually throwing the rocks in.
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting another use out of that. I'm just saying now.
No, definitely not. But this one, no, just kidding. So would that be an action? I'd say yes, right?
Yeah, I would say next in action.
Okay. So I'd like to use my movement, and I'd like to hide right here.
Well, no one's really looking for you anymore. So yeah, go for it. You don't have to roll very high to sneak here.
Okay, cool deal.
Okay.
Whatever.
Damn win.
I have 3 options. Save myself, save Anchor, or try and attack Gnarl.
Best judgment.
Gnarl is very bloodied. That's a direwolf on you. And Anchor is one
And-
save away from stabilizing or one save away
And
from
I'm
dying.
also extremely bloody.
Is Growler, are you holding Gnarl right now?
Am I holding on right now?
I would say you failed that, so no.
Uh,
Dylan, there's a guy here, that shit that just went on, by the way.
He's been
Chromatic.
asleep this entire time, dude.
Good.
Chromatic Orb. Dash,
Oh, man.
Chromatic Orb, or Fog Cloud. Because those goblins are going to throw another wave of spears at Anchor, aren't they?
That's a good question. You're
Cutting
lagging there.
out.
I didn't hear you there.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe type it in chat if
The simple-minded goblins. Will they do what spear
As
chuckers
they
do?
were told. Yeah.
However, if they see Gnarl die, they might convince them to run away.
That's a good.
And then, of course, and then,
is this
and then, of course, we have the issue of the dire wolf about 10 feet from me.
Yes.
That one might be the most pressing.
by the way, is Aaron like pink mist right now, or is he can I get him up possibly?
Who's Pink Mist?
The bird.
No, he's gone. He's warped. He's
Oh.
not even in here now. He's just like
Okay.
Yes.
Good deal.
Alright. I've made my decision.
Ooh,
If I die, I die.
I believe in you.
25. That's a hit.
And I'm casting this at 2nd level.
Oof.
Oh
Lightning.
my god.
One lightning aimed at Gnarl.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, fatality.
As a second chromatic orb gets blasted from your hands, you just like electrocute. He can't handle the lightning this time, as it goes straight through any sort of defense that he had. He just and
Foaming
he
in the mouth.
you see foam coming out of his mouth, and his heart immediately stops as he just while he was trying, Golar was trying to pick him up and stuff. He just stops resisting, and he falls to the ground. My God, that's a lot of damage.
And then I move behind Growlar because direwolf.
Hey, hold on.
As this happens, as Gnarl falls to the ground and makes a death sound as they see Gnarl die.
Can I use my reaction to just pick his body up and try and show it to
Well,
the
you were
goblins?
already kind of. So actually, I'll allow that. Since you were trying to throw him and he stopped resisting, it becomes a success as you pick up Gnarl's body and you show it to the rest of the goblins. And they just start panicking. They say, "No, Gnarl, no!" And then they, as they do this, they throw down their weapons. They throw down their spears. Spear thrown down, spear thrown down, spear thrown down, and wand thrown down. But not the direwolf.
Oh god.
The strongest among you is dead. Call your wolf off, please.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
10
Well, I'm
points of
down
damage.
anyway, so that it doesn't matter. I had one hit point left.
as you hold Gnarl's body up like a champion, and they throw their spears down, and they say,
The Goliath is the new chieftain. He killed our chieftain. He's our new chieftain.
and as that happens, you get mauled by the wolf, and then they start and then they start pointing at the dire wolf.
Can a dire wolf be our chieftain?
And they
Can I point out that I'm slightly annoyed
Oh,
that they don't think
God.
I'm the chieftain?
they just start thinking, they start talking, can a dire wolf be a chieftain? Joey or Kaon. Joey.
Jesus Christ.
I know him well.
God.
At this point, all the goblins have thrown down their weapons, and the direwolf just clawed at Grolar.
Just from left stage tackled him.
All the goblins are contemplating if a direwolf can be a chieftain.
I'm gonna. I feel like I need to think. As I sit here in this not the best situation. I'm trying to think outside the box here, and I'm going to cast snare on the ground in front of me. So, in this position in front of me right here.
Got it.
Pretty much what it is I pretty much put a rope on the floor that they have to use an Arcana check to, if they, or
Which they
investigation
all
check if they
suck
want to
at,
look.
and they don't even. Okay.
And I scream at the wolf, "Hey!" as I do this, I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking die. As I do this, I'm like literally thinking in my head, like,
Welcome to how I was feeling about 6 seconds ago.
The wolf right in your face.
I was feeling
Oh.
danger. Now I'm definitely in danger. Oh my god.
So I put the snare in front of me and I started yelling at the wolf, "Hey, you stupid wolf! Come over here! Come get me!" And honestly, I'm gonna move back maybe like 5 feet, but that's.
Joey, the casting time for this spell is 1 minute.
Oh, it takes a minute for that to happen?
Yes. This is a preparation spell, not a in combat spell, unfortunately.
Oh, damn.
Oh well, you've already yelled out. No, I'm
I've
kidding.
already started
It's too
yelling,
late.
and as I'm putting the rope down, I'm like, oh
All I'm
shit.
gonna say is,
Oh, this is taking a lot longer than I thought.
all I'm gonna say is, I think the best course of action is just fire everything at the wolf and hope it dies.
Hope one of us becomes the chief.
Again, I'm still slightly annoyed I don't think I'm the chieftain because of my killing of Gnarl.
Well, the reason why that happened is because somebody raised his body up in the air. But then he got side tackled. he raised the body like a champion. He's like, I am your chieftain now. Wolf just comes out of left stage and bashes
Oh, you
him.
damn wolf! Get off me!
Alright, well, I am putting this rope or whatever spell in front of me at the moment, and that's my move.
Got me.
Oh no.
All right. I suppose I will attempt to kill the wolf before it tries to eat Grolar. I'm going to bonus action hide, neat, and
Wow.
then short bow attack.
Must be nice.
21 hits, I assume.
22 hits.
That is,
Yeah,
the,
22.
that is the second time
Don't
we've
forget
got
your sneak
20
attack.
and 1 in
right,
the same
right.
roll.
Forgot to add the sneak attack. There we go.
Plus 6.
You guys
16.
this guy has been taking a lot of damage from Anchor. As the arrow flies true and hits into the side of its neck as it begins munching on Grolar, you just hear the last whimper of it as he falls over. And as they look over, look at Gobnik and says, and they point at Gobnik, that can be a war chief.
That's a war chief, right?
Well, I suppose I do like power and wealth. And lay down your arms and go make a feast. And then I'm gonna run over to try to give medical to Grolar.
As yeah, that happens. Combat will be ending.
Oh damn.
I'd
As-
like to tell the goblins I'll be taking care of their dead for 'em. Don't worry, I'll go bury them.
You just see him. You just start cutting ears. Let me-
Quiet! Not inside the compound. Take them outside. Not in front
No,
of
no,
my.
yeah, I got this. I'll take him. I'll take him outside. We're gonna go bury him. We care. We love them. Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's
Tally
a
up.
lot of bodies.
That is a lot of bodies. Oh,
As-
also,
Lot of ears.
I'd like to wait until I'm out of the city to go talk to one and ask them where their gold is.
War
Alright.
Chief Gopnik, I think you've earned. I
As
think
this
you've earned
happens,
hat.
the shaman goes. He kneels. He's a kiss ass. The shaman goes.
Oh, yeah.
War Chief Gopnik, oh great one.
As he hands over the hat of not green. He hands over the metal sort of helmet that Gnarl was held and lazy of you.
Shall I heal your comrades and deal 10 to the wounded?
Yes. Give me the damn hat, you little bastard.
I will serve you loyally until you die, I think. For my
Sorry, Gopnik.
name,
This is gonna end in a like success and crisis. where
my
Gopnik
name
gets
is
killed.
Wimple, and I will
Wimple?
serve you honorably. As
Oh, man.
honorably as I can.
Oh, well, very well then. Tend to the wounded.
As he goes
Hey.
over to Anchor and he begins to use his druidic magic. Anchor, you have 1 HP now.
I whisper to Archaon and God and who Damon, sorry. I whisper to Archaon and Damon.
do y'all think his magic is as good as your magic? Should y'all be doing the healing, or is that okay?
As a war mage, his healing might be better than mine.
Yeah, he is definitely a better healer than me.
Okay. Well, Anchor seems to be doing well. I guess
Clunk, clunk.
nature magic is good for machines or metal or whatever he is. Oh, yes, Grover still seems pretty rough. Get over here, Wimple.
Man, it's
Yes, my
oral.
lord. Yes, my lord.
1 hit point to Grolar.
All you can hear from Anchor is just grinding gears, trying to move.
Jesus Christ.
Grolar's gonna be picking up a spear and just using it as a crutch.
Nice.
Every
You're
once in a
gonna need a
while,
lot
he'll
of
just
spears to
kinda
make you
kneel.
use it for a crutch, Mr. 6 foot tall man.
Yes, but luckily there are plenty of spears around.
You're gonna have to tie a bunch of those spears together for a crutch.
That's why I have rope.
They're all
Lord.
toothpicks to you.
Well,
As this happens, by the way, let me just show you the rest of the map. Where is the...
Oh, there's a squig. I forgot about that one.
No, the squig is just happily. If you provoke the squig, he would have eaten everybody. He's kind of like a funny little Easter egg.
Is there somewhere where I could replenish my health? in this-
As well, you can. Well, that's what it is. As the battle makes its way, and you see more goblins like waking up out of this thing. This entire side of the camp had a bunch of goblins sleeping in it.
Oh, awkward.
As more
glad we
come
didn't
out,
get up there.
I'm glad I didn't wander in the wrong side of town. Holy shit.
and you also had this side that was a little. There you go. This side was completely annihilated, and then these two were where you just see two more shamans come out. And as this happens, they pledge their loyalty.
Warlord Gopnik. Warlord, shall we go back to the name of Green Drip, or shall we stay as Spear Chuckas?
name Spear Chuckas is cursed. We will be green drip once again.
The
But
green,
stop with the kiss ass.
the green venom
Stop
tribe.
being a kiss ass.
As this happens, they switch. They slander all their. They take away all of their insignia. Instead of the insignia of a spear, they begin to be painting green on all of their. They try to find grass and mash up the greens to make like a green dye and begin trying to work on their things. And they just don't notice that. What's his name? Wyatt's just cutting off ears off dead bodies.
No, I haven't started doing that yet. I'd actually like to ask this one, the one that I fucking RKO'd with the fucking catapult. I'd like to ask him where if he's got some stashed gold around here.
Oh, not this again.
Not yet.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait,
Isn't there like a limit that you have to wait for?
Time for goblin
as you
hell.
begin to whisper and talk to the the spirit of the goblin, he goes out and he he asks you, what do you want to know?
Hey, I was just wondering, where do you keep your gold stash here?
Gold. We don't use gold for we use teeth.
Oh, okay. Where's your teeth stash then, buddy?
Check under every single tent. Everybody has one. I don't need them anymore. I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. All right, well, sleep well, buddy.
I better go to goblin heaven for this.
Yeah, you definitely will.
He
I'll
looks at
give
his
a big
body
word to the
mangled by
big guy.
rocks. Oh, I've seen better days.
Yeah, you have.
As he leaves.
Yay.
I'd like to.
This one is less
I'd like-
confused because it wasn't an ambush. He was in combat. He knew it was happening.
Yeah, he knew what was happening.
He just didn't expect to be
Dylan,
splattered by rocks, and neither did I.
Well,
Dylan, you
Yeah.
should have told him that the teeth stash is in the over here.
hell no.
No, they don't. That's like a sacred site. They don't touch that.
I'm just
Dang it.
gonna I guess if all the ones that are dead, if they're camps, I'll just start digging and split it. If whatever, I don't really that big concern.
Ooh. Bob almost died there.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. I had a 50-50 chance. Oh,
My thought was to cast Fog Cloud on
I
him.
died.
My first thought was to cast Fog Cloud on him so the goblins couldn't see him anymore.
That's
I mean, honestly, I think that was a good idea, but in retrospect, I'm glad you didn't because you absolutely wrecked
You
Norl.
did what,
Yeah.
27 points
Yeah,
of damage.
two off max damage. Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot more damage than I expected. You rolled a 7, 7, and an 8. Wow.
wow.
As
The only damage I did was in the net 20, and then I just missed every single shot at Norl.
as the goblins go back to their normal day-to-day life, essentially as a war camp, but now as Gopnik as their leader. Did you count how many ears, Wyatt?
I think it was 26. 26 goblins, so just times that by 2, which is like 40 something.
42, yes. So you've got
Yeah,
42
40.
ears.
Yeah, something like that.
I want to clean up the site as they clean up their dead, but honestly, life is cheap for goblins, so having them dead, they're not too sad. They did lose some horses, though. Poor guys. Aaron comes back. now.
I
Oh
have
my
nothing to do with
God.
that.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, what the heck?
That's a bird.
There, Aaron comes
Oh
back.
my god, that's...
I'll do that. I did try and tell the shaman to go after the horses. He didn't listen to me though, so
That's his fault.
his fault.
The ass kicker just fucking, he just really has to suffer now.
Can I get the shamans to heal up the party, I suppose?
Yes. Everyone's back to full health here.
I'd like to,
Yay.
I'd like to start rummaging around for teeth, just like when nobody's looking.
Can I do a perception check on that, please?
Sure.
No, I'm too busy getting to know
You're
all the
too-
goblins
oh
that
my
I've just.
You're too busy dealing with goblin kind right now.
I
Oh.
just pat your head.
And I'll split the teeth with Mr. Gopnik, the
You
leader now.
find 147
Holy
teeth.
shit!
Oh yeah.
All right. I guess I'll split it with the entire party. So somebody else figure the math out on that one.
Dylan, can I talk to the shamans if there's any spells?
There are just 6 of us here today, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
7 if you count the bird.
Nah, bird's not getting any. Sorry.
8 if you
Alright,
count Mike.
everybody gets 24, and there's a remainder some amount.
24 what?
24 teeth, which is goblin currency.
Question then, are we gonna
Yeah.
use coppers or can we just have coppers as teeth?
You said 20?
24 for everybody.
Well, we
Good
will.
math,
Well, I
man.
mean, coppers are still a thing. They're just like, it's like $1
Yeah.
or something like that.
You can add teeth to your inventory pretty easily. That's what
Yeah,
I
I'll
did.
do that.
Isn't it
Dylan, how
specifically
many?
spelled Teef?
Is it TEEF or is it TEEPH?
TEEF.
Oh my
okay.
god, my ear. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So everybody gets 24 teeth.
Teeth.
Does Dylan, do
Mhm.
the shamans have any sort of like record of their spells that they know or anything like that?
They're
I'd be
very
interested in
druidic.
that as well.
They're very druidic. They don't learn it. They just kind of feel it. Very different from your magic. And as you try to approach them and ask them to try to teach them, they scorn you because they look for Gopnik for reassurance. Like, should we teach them the ways?
You
Fuck, what was his name? We just met him. Wimple.
and Wimple, he is. Do not be too bothered by him. In fact, if you want, you could take him to any holy sites. I don't know if there's any trees or anything. I know you druids always have sites that emanate the energy you love. Take him there and see if he feels anything. If he does, maybe try to teach him something.
Wimble goes arcane. So how the magic works is you get the sound of booyah. You just you think really hard and you feel the magic course and you point at them and something happens. Does that help you?
You know, yeah. Thank you. I'll think about that.
Here, let me give you an example.
No. You're good.
Okay.
That's enough for me. Thank you. Actually.
I will say, as you gather, the entire party gathers around Gopnik in the middle of the camp. Are you missing anybody? Anchor, get back there. There you go.
I was gonna say, can I help repair the walls that have been damaged?
That'll be fine. As you guys gather around and you look at Gopnik seems fulfilled as his vendetta has been taken care of.
Thank you all for accompanying me and letting me carry out my revenge and helping me hopefully build a happy life. One that, I swear to you, I swear an oath to all of you, having lived with humans for nearly a year now, I will bring no harm, well, humans and others, of course, sorry, I need to be more inclusive, but I swear to you all, I will bring no harm to Rudius or really any other races unless they attack us first. I will keep my people in the forest.
What do you think? What's his name? Old
man
something?
Boss.
What do you think he will think about this?
And
Old man Ball.
I do not tell him much. Simply let him notice over time that we will no longer be attacking. That way he'll still pay you out for the ears and whatnot. But, I mean, tell him if you wish, but he will know in time.
I'd like to ask Octavius for what he he thinks about this turn of events, about his old buddy being fulfilled. Have any,
Okay, so how does that spell work? Or
You can
do you have
just
to
talk.
cast something, Nick? You can just talk. Okay. Wyatt, my boy, you've done well. It's a grand thing to see races getting along and helping each other and achieving peace. Live long, and I hope the goblin does as well.
Are we cool? No.
Yeah, we're cool. Don't worry about the goblin torture. It was for the greater good or something.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. All right. And then I'd like to do another coin trick for Mr. Gopnik. Say congrats and do another coin trick. Keep messing with him. Keep it up.
Is this one for me?
I'm gonna try and stop your arm as you do the coin trick.
The coin
kinda
trick
weird.
was stopped.
Wait, were you tricking me?
No. That would
Yeah.
never.
Grola,
He was.
Grola, thank you for exposing this. That's the kind of insight that I'll need to lead these people. I can't be tricked by such foolish things. Shame on you, Wyatt. Shame on you.
You believe him, you won't get no gold out of your ears.
Well, give me the
I
gold.
never say I never
Give me
tried
the
to.
gold. Just give me the gold anyways.
You have to get it from your ear.
All right.
And I tilt my head so that he can pull a piece of gold out of my ear.
Gopnik.
Yeah, it's all right. I know it's a trick. I just want the gold. It's okay, Grola.
I'm clearly just like annoyed by this, and I just say I need to get back to my studies.
Yes. All of you return to Rudius, and perhaps one day I'll be able to join you again on your adventures.
So, as you guys know, Camden is going to be deployed in January. So, I think we're going to have this be. He's going to become sort of a. Gopnik is going to be kind of like a resource side character that's run by a player, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
NPC
I'm-
character.
I'm gonna be gone for at least January and February, and then after that, it'll be pretty sporadic. So I'll still play Gopnik when I'm able to come around and join sessions, but I really don't know how often I'm gonna be able to make it, unfortunately.
Bro, just log on Discord with your phone, and then we'll just like describe it to you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
OG
yeah,
D&D.
yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
yeah, low key. I mean, I will try my hardest. At least I would imagine for the next like 3 to 4 months, I'll probably be a no-show, unfortunately. But beyond that, there's a decent chance I'll be able to start showing up again.
There's like 10 dudes in your barracks, and you're over here like,
You're talking like a goblin. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I do need to
Your
get.
drill sergeant comes out over like, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing?
All right.
I do need to get going to bed.
Yep, I think that'll be a good conclusion to the session, guys. As you guys finish your mission and head back to the town of Rudius, while Gopnik stays behind, running over the
Hello,
newly
partner.
fully
Anchor
fully
pads.
reinstated Green Venom tribe.